Yeah. Hi. Hello? Hello? Hiya, hiya, hiya. Hiya, hiya, hiya. It's Aia. Hoi, 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 hoi. It's me. It's Goob. Hi, everyone. Hoi, hoi, hoi. Hoi, 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 hoi. Welcome to the office party. Look, HR really went all out this time. They got us both pizza and cupcakes. Typically, you have to pick one of them. Yeah, typically you only get one, but look! We got pizza and cupcakes? That is crazy. That is crazy. Look, and 3 out of 4 of them have frosting. That's crazy. HR went out and got me 3 balloons. Wow. Wow. That is crazy. Staff really went all out for me. That's crazy. I know, right? Well, wow, I must be an irreplaceable part of our team because they went all out for this one. Yeah. Crazy. Firstly, Gavlin Frederica Smith, thank you for the Aka Dono. Happy birth, happy day, woo. Firstly, are you having a stroke? Secondly, it is not my birthday. Okay? First and foremost, it is not my birthday. I am celebrating my 5-year work anniversary. Okay? I've been at my company for 5 years now. Can you believe that? 5 years. I think I was only like maybe like a little bit of like me like 2 years in by the time. No, about a year and a half. I think around less than 2 years into my job when I first started streaming for Niji, and now here we are. 5 years. 5 years as a corporate girl. I mean, I formerly worked in like as a desk lady beforehand as well, but really but I have a cubicle now. I have a cubicle. I'm a proper office lady now. I have a sad gray cubicle. Yippee! Soon you'll be CEO. I don't yeah. If this CEO is like every CEO, I would like to do nothing, get paid CEO salary, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the Akadono Gab. Gavlin Frederica Smith, it is not my birthday. Okay, which one of y'all misread the HR email about my birthday? Okay, which one of y'all misread that? Okay, it was distinctly stated in the email, that it was a work anniversary, not a birthday. Okay? There's different occasions for that. It's just it's a work anniversary. I can't read. There can be balloons for any reason, okay? I'll have you know I recently went to a funeral that had balloons. That's how I want to go out. Okay? My funeral better be hilarious. Alright? Thank you! Thank you for the Akadono Gav! Thank you. You know, Gav, I kind of appreciate that sentiment in the sense that, like, I too like to keep my hands busy, but for CEO pay, I'll be doing nothing. I want to be your typical American CEO. Rico! Rico, it is not my birthday! Wow, it is so disrespectful to me in my accomplishments as an office lady that you actively choose to ignore my wishes and call it a birthday. No, it is not a freaking birthday. No, it is not a birthday. It is my work anniversary, you dingus. Thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you. Thank you for the Akadono Gab. Please don't yell at me, I get scared. You know, Rico, I'm gonna call your cubicle phone, your desk phone. I'm gonna start screaming into it. Okay? Alright? Oh, you're afraid of screaming? Good. Yeah, cry! Cry! We did get an HR email. You're telling HR? I am HR. Nice try. But I am HR. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Huh? What are you gonna do about it? That's I'm the head of HR. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cry about it. Cry about it. Brought the oh my god, Droid, thank you. Got the sporks. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, we can use the sporks to serve up the food that does not require sporks. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Not fair, Tube. Oh, are you gonna cry? Are you gonna piss and shit yourself? Oh no. How horrible. Mods, kill that one. Thank you. I'm reporting you to HR. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you, Gav. Thank you, Rico. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh yeah. So, I am actually... This live room is actually the chat room I used for when I was gone. And so I just reused it. And so there's a Supa and the other Supas being archived that are like from when I was on vacation, like back from like October. So let me speed read these real fast. Wow, you hate me. Thank you, Arel. Thank you, Brando. A lot of these are just Aiadmirers crying. These are just like way Supas. Thank you, Brando. Thank you. Bubba Boy keeps spamming like the mouth open drooling emoji. Teresa, thank you for the Supa. Please don't eat your coworkers from loneliness. Thank you, Corgi. Thank you, Corgi again. Thank you. Wait, your first Aya stream was Baldur's Gate 3 Part 27? When? How many streams of Baldur's Gate did I do? I think 30 something? So I think it's towards the end, I think? Huh. Interesting. I know what you're talking about. Shut up, Bubba Bully. Thank you, Corky. Yes, towards the end, I think. Yeah. Vivicore, happy 38 months, and thank you for the gifteds. Cherry Miracle, welcome to the maidenship. Mundane, thank you for the super. The bees will come. Thank you. Teresa, thank you. Not just the crying. Vivicore, thank you for the 6 gifted membies. Thank you. Corgi, thank you for the super. Giannis, thank you for the Akasupa. Wow. Akasupa-ing in a chat room is kind of crazy. Giannis, this is why I give you a hard time. Giannis walked to the My Niji Fest meet and greet and went, "Hey, baby girl." And I knew exactly who they were. Ridiculous. Arel, thank you. Thank you for the soup and thank you for the chalky. Corgi, thank you for the axe. Bubba Boy, you hate me. Corgi, you hate me. Vivicore, thank you for the gifted. Vivicore, thank you for the Supa. Arel, please stop crying while breakdancing. Brando, stop loading the Supa cannon. Thank you very much. I know what you look like now. Vivicore, thank you for the Supa. No one, thank you for the Supa. Hey, Goob, I'll let you know I got made it. Anyways, I think that's a lie. Mundane, thank you for the Supa. Today I saw a garden gnome and reminded me of Goob. Mods, kill this one. Vivicore, thank you for the gifted. Jesse, thank you for the gifted. Corky, thank you for the Supa. Aurel, thank you for the Supa. Wow, Vivicore, thank you for the gifted. Mundane, thank you for the... Is that a ram emoji? Thank you. Missing Toaster, welcome to the maidenship. Vivicore, thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the Supa as well. Thank you for another gifted. Corky, thank you for the Supa. Mundane, thank you for the Supa. Why are you... Bro just spammed the peanuts. The peanut butter... Goob and smug goob and clock emoji. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly in the baseball bat. Thank you. And then Brando's once again loading the Supa cannons. Arel, thank you for the Supa. Vivicore, thank you for the Supa. Thank you for the 2 gifters as well. Thank you, Arel. Thank you for the Supa thank you for the Supa Corgi. In Central Bohemia, born and raised at the blacksmith where I spent most of my days. Chilling out, Max, and relaxing. Oh my god, not the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air before Bohemia. That's crazy. That is crazy. To bus outside the school when a couple of guys were up to no good. Hon. Is this Danny Phantom? Wait. That's not Fresh Prince. Is this Danny Phantom? when a couple of guys are up to no good start burning down the whole neighborhood, I got into one little fight, and even though I was fine, I'm stuck in Rattay with Sir Hans at Perkstein. Is it Fresh Prince or is it Fresh Prince or hold on. Wait. Is this Fresh Prince or Danny Phantom? Hold on. Let me show it. Cause I can't identify what beat is going on. Is it Fresh Prince? That is crazy. Hold on. I think it could be either one. Hold on. When he first woke up, he realized he had snow white hair and glowing green eyes. He can walk through walls, disappear, and fly. He's way more something than the other guys. This one. Yeah. Okay. I think it is. That is crazy. What the fuck? How come y'all can't use your creativity for good? What the hell? Vivicore, thank you for the super. 2 more weeks! Vivicore, thank you for the gifted. Arel, thank you for the super. Night Sky Odyssey, thank you for the gifted. Boy, thanks for hating me. Vivicore, thank you for the gifted. Corky, thank you for the super. Thank you for super boy. Thank you. Ratchet 40k is a wild name. Ratchet 40k is a name that exists. Well, what do you mean Ratchet 40k? Is it just Warhammer 40k but kind of busted? Like what? What the? That is the username of all time, I fear. Okay, interesting. Mundane, thank you for the super. Let's see. I saw you. I forgot. You haven't usually have a different username, but for some reason my chat is stuck on people's like handle names for some reason, like the actual like docs names. It's weird. Ka, welcome back. Welcome back to Maidenship. Good to see you again. Jesse, thank you for the gifted. Mundane, thank you for the super. Stephanicus, thank you for the gifted. Jesse, welcome back. Happy 17 months. Thank you for the Oshi Appreciation Day message. Vivicore, thank you for the super. Blue Cheese Bat, welcome back. Nanabu, welcome to the Maidenship. Bababui, why do you hate me? It's a Japanese name I can't read. Thank you for the super. Zuramaru, welcome back to Mainship. Vivicore, thank you for the gifted. Satsuka, happy 26 months. R2 beat you. I love that one. Jukasura, welcome back. Good to see you again. Fever Edge, welcome back. And I think we're caught up. Okay, we're caught up. Ariel, thank you for the super. Cozy's Chucky for the glee love so much. Thank you. The Phantom, thank you for the super. Congrats on 5 years of googling about a song. They say office ladies scare the living shit out of me with their spreadsheets and TPS reportees. Na 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 na. Thank you, Phantom. Devlin, happy 2 years, Devlin. Good to see you again. Happy anniversary, Office Lady Aya. Thank you. Thank you. It's so funny because it's so funny because one of my coworkers witnessed firsthand, because with some of my coworkers I just speak my natural voice. I think most of the office know this is what I sound like now. But I do drop my pitch a lot for clients. And so it was so funny because there's a coworker in my cubicle today catching me up on some news I missed, and then and my phone rang, so I had to answer a call from my client, and so they saw me like in real time. I was like, yeah, so that's what I heard. Yeah. Oh, 1 second, I'm getting a call. Hello, this is AiaAmare for blank company. Nice to meet you. How can I help you? Like, what can I help you with? Okay, gotcha. Sure, I can open up your account right now and double check. You know, it's the business voice. It's the business voice. Because no one takes me seriously. I don't sound my age, that's the problem. I don't sound my age. And so I have to artificially deepen my voice, because otherwise no one takes me fucking seriously. You know? I know, right? I think like most of my office has realized that that's not my natural, like the way I was talking on the phone was not my natural tone. And so it's like, well, the thing is like, okay, listen, when you sound as young as I do, it's very hard to negotiate. Like we're talking hard money negotiations. It's hard to do the office, the businesswoman, the businessman like negotiations when you sound like an anime girl. It's kind of a lot. And so I'm kind of forced to do such a thing because Otherwise, it's hard to do my job. So, you know? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has a customer service voice. Everyone does, you know? Yeah. It's just mine's a little drastic. Thank you, Devlin. Happy 2 years. Ash, thank you for the super. Hey, yo, big happy birthday, Aya. Congrats on the big 5 years. Keep slaying, keep grinding, keep it real in 100. Keep bringing whimsy to the world. It's not my birthday! What the hell, brother? Excuse me. It is not my birthday. I'll report you to HR for slander. It is not my birthday. It is my 5th office lady anniversary, okay? I'm an office lady. Alright? Sorry, G, I misread. No! That is slander! It's absolute slander. What the heck, brother? What the hell? Feliz cumpleaños! It is not my birthday. No! Wrong. Thank you for the super ashes. I forgive you because of your base profile picture. Thank you. Brando, thank you for the super. Happy birthday, Gooby. Congrats on turning 5 years old. Large milestone, I know. You're still small, though. It's not my birthday. And also, I'm older than most people in chat. Not to drop my age, but I am older than a fair amount of you guys. Not everyone. There's some certified hags and hogs in my chat. However, I'm a fair ways older than some of you, okay? Alright? Thank you, Brando. Shush! You're small! Yeah, hag, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Are you, though? I think I'm a fair ways older than at least a solid 50% of my chat. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a few hags and hogs in here, so... Aren't you older than Jesus? Mods, kill this guy. Mods, kill this one. I actually break room. I'm at home actually, but I set up this break room asset that looks frighteningly similar to my actual break room. Yeah. Thank you, Brando. SCF, thank you. Welcome back. Happy 13 months. Happy birthday, respectfully. It's not my birthday! Cleffarina, thank you for the super. Thank you for the cake. Shelby, thank you for the cake. Voidson, thank you for the super. Aya Companion Kuwen. Listen, I kind of miss that collab. Aw, can I get a little sappy wappy weird? So Ike was the very first member of Ian that a non-ILUNA member I collabed with, and he reached out to me. I think like a couple weeks after I debuted, and no, about a week after I debuted. And I remember like being so shocked because I was like, you're asking to collab? Like you this is your active choice? Is no one holding you at gunpoint or something? And I remember I was actually quite nervous. You can tell by how I was kind of like I was stuttering a lot because I was kind of nervous because like it's like, you know, it's my first non-ILUNA collab, and it's like it's a senpai I respect a lot and that kind of thing. And so I remember I was happy he went along with my weird like speech isms and that kind of thing. Like I would call the cube dakube. Dakube. And then I would not explain what it was, so he was confused for a little bit. He's like, the what? Dakube. He's like, what's that? The cube. Oh, the kube. And so we both started calling it the kube. Yeah, you know? Yeah, Ike was very good at the puzzles. I think he played it before once, I think. It was my first time playing, so he was mercifully patient with me. Yeah, but it was a good time. Oh really, Soliwa? Oh yeah, and then oh my gosh, I remember later down the line he had me playing not the Looker, it was the other puzzle game. Witness? No, it was something like it was like a difficult puzzle game, like this kind of like very open-ended puzzle game. And I remember, yeah, the Witness, yeah, and I remember it took this section of the game took us to this bamboo forest, and I was like, oh my gosh, giant broccoli. And he's like, give me a bamboo. I'm like, oh shit, you're right. No, celery. I was like, oh my gosh, they have giant celery. He's like, give me a bamboo. I'm like, oh. Oh. Yeah, the circle trauma? Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I think Hex had just debuted as well. Yes, we had all three of the trifocal trio in this stream. And just me and Hex being stupid as fuck. He thought it was broccoli. I thought it was celery. He's like, dude, it's bamboo. Chill. Yeah, wild times. But I appreciated him reaching out. That was sweet of him. He didn't have to do that. So it was nice of him. What a nice gesture. That was like 3 years ago. That was 2.5, 3 years ago. Crazy dial. Crazy. But I remember the companion cube is from Portal. That's right. I played Portal upon debut. Thank you, Voitan. A real thank you for the super. Woo! Happy birthday, Gooby! Run straight into the stuffed crust pizzas. Honestly, can I be so real? I don't like stuffed crust pizza. It's too much. It's just too damn much, you know? Yeah, it's too much. It's like I don't eat the crust to begin with because it's too filling. It sits in your tummy like a rock. For me, it's thin crust or nothing. Yeah. Thin crust or nothing. I want a pizza, and the thing is, okay, you can do this for any pizza. Buy some arugula. It's a leafy veggie. It's like leaves, but they have this delightful nutty flavor. Yeah, get some arugula, get some parmesan, like the parmesan on like flakies, and then you put that on the pizza. That is how you enjoy a thin crust pizza. Okay? It's too much. Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, I don't like thick crust or stuffed crust. This is too damn much. Yeah. Exactly, you gotta put arugula on it. Yeah. Agubla? Haha. Yeah. What about Sicilian? Is that when you wax your coochie? Wait, that's a Brazilian, right? I don't know what Sicilian pizzas are. All I know are pepperoni and cheese, baby! Thank you, Arel. Corgi, thank you for the super. It may be your birthday, but our present eats you. Mods kill this guy. Mods kill this guy. Excuse me. Yeah, sorry, wrong one. That's a Brazilian, sorry. Wrong one. Wrong one. Arel, thank you for the super. Switch P, thank you for the super. And also, might I say, I loved your Aya cosplay. Like, I feel so bad for my handler at Anime Impulse because as soon as Switch P walked in the full 4th outfit, cowgirl outfit cosplay, I was screaming. And my poor handler had to I literally had to watch her ears start bleeding. Sorry. I trust you with my expense report with Riz. Yeah, listen. Oh, W Riz. Oh, pardon me. W, not with Riz. I'm old. Okay, listen. Listen. I'm a freak in the sheets, you know? Yeah. I'm an absolute freak. Wait until I V-look up that coochie, baby. Ayo, baby girl. Wanna V-look up to get... V-hook up? Ayo, baby girl. Slaps down an Excel sheet. Lays down on a pivot table. Wanna V-hook up? VTubers, when they use VTubing as an opportunity to date people for some reason. Why do people do that? Can I be so real? So, I have a few friends who don't know I'm a streamer, of course. But they're, like, indie VTubers, right? They don't watch Niji, so they don't know I exist. But, like, they'll tell me, like... I hear the strangest things out of, like, the small indie scene. Where it's like some people just do VTubing to date people. And that's kind of crazy. Bro, just have Discord kittens. VTuber models are so expensive. Just be a Discord kitten. Just e-dates. Okay, why are we adding VTubers to this? That's $1,000-some-odd down this drain. For, like, a relatively affordable model, okay? Most models can range between 1 to 8,000 depending on who you ask and what kind of artist you have, what kind of rigger you have. But like, why? That is crazy. It's cheaper just to be a Discord daddy, okay? It's so much more affordable. That is crazy. And so anyways, I hear all kinds of things from my indie friends. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. That is crazy. Exactly. Well, I don't think they do it just to date, but some people, like, treat it like a dating thing. It's like, bro, just buy a car. you know, just pay some debts off. I don't know. Handle that. Handle the student loan debt. Okay. Okay. I know someone who, instead of paying off their loans, decided to become a VTuber. I mean, pursue your passions, but unless you're sure you're gonna make dividends on that, maybe don't do that. I don't know. I can't judge people, but like it was wild. Anyways, thank you, Switch P. Thank you. How's that working out? I have not checked up on them in a while, so I would know. Crazy dial. But Bully, thank you for the super, ma'am. I quite like how I like being called ma'am or miss. I like being called miss a lot. Yeah, I like being called miss or ma'am. Yeah. It's like when I'm at the office, people call me Miss Amare or something. Like, oh, hello, miss. So can I do this? And like, yeah, sure. Like, excuse me, miss. I need help with this. I'm like, yes, sir. I like being called miss. Yeah. Or ma'am. Yeah. And then I have a coworker who calls me Mrs. a lot. Senorita. Yeah. Stream Senorita by I keep calling them G Idol. It's just Idol, right? Yeah. Well, now I can do it. Wow! Bubba Boy hates me! Reporting into HR. Thank you for the Aka Silparego! Thank you for the Aka Dono as well, Gavlin Frederica Smith. This is why you have legal names. Wait! I need to give Rico a legal name. But you can't even use it yet because YouTube's being stupid and won't let you keep your names anymore. What the hell? Well, Rico, you're gonna be Rico Babico Dilla Pico Spico. Yeah, that's gonna be your name. I hope you wrote that down because I forgot it already. Thank you for the Aka Supa. Happy birthday, I didn't get the email. Well, maybe HR fucking forgot. Okay, it's not my problem. Thank you for the Aka Supa. It's not my birthday. Oh, you're looking for a birthday email? Sorry, we only have my work anniversary email. Nice try, you dingus. Yeah. There, thank you, Idos. Yeah, it's Rico Babico La Pico. It's Rico, it's Rico 1142, which is the legal name, the other one. The one that did the Akasupa. Yeah. I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. Yeah. Anyhow. Thank you for the Akasupa, Rico. Thank you. Pinkerton, thank you for the super. Congratulations on your 5th year Congratulations on your 5th year office lady anniversary, Aya. Don't forget to collect your commemorative printer cartridge. They would never. Printer cartridges are expensive. They never do that for me. If you could finish those TPS reports after the party, that'd be just great. Thanks, guys. Nothing happened today at work until the last 2 hours, where everything happened at once. This keeps happening. What the hell? It keeps fucking happening. Where it's like nothing happens. I'm sure you're just doing backlogs of work and just doing little things here and there. The last 2 hours, everything explodes. Why? Thank you, Pinkerton. Phantom, thank you for the super. I like how we can see your elbows. It looks like you're wearing cardboard cutout of a business suit. Such professionalism in that communication. Thank you. Do you like it? Do you like my suits? To be fair, my outfit is slay. I bought a lot of work clothes when I was in Japan, so I was given the biggest slay. Yeah. Thank you, Arel. I didn't miss you the HR memo. Another burp told me it was your birthday. Burbies don't lie, so I have no reason not to believe what I heard. Burbies lie all the time. That's why they get reported to HR. Thank you for the super, Arel. You can't get away with it just because you're cute. Corgi, thank you for the super. Funeral, girl, if you or us croak, it's to the dumpster. Yeah. No, my funeral's gonna be slay though. Yeah. Oh no, I wear like long skirts and blouses, so not even like business wear. I just wear like skirts. Yeah. Thank you, Jorts. Short skirt, long jacket by Cake and No Diggity by Black Street are both about how professional competence is the most attractive trait a gal can have. Oh, is it? Guys, I'm gonna touch on that. Guys, I'm gonna go on a tangent about that. And it's low-key the reason why I have, like, today I was just gonna celebrate and share fun work stories with you guys. But I do have a tangent to get to, okay? I'll get back to you, Jorts, okay? Thank you for the super. MG Kevin, thank you for the super. Here's your 5-year bonus. Oh! I got an extra week to my vacation now. Yeah. Now that I'm 5 years into my company, I have 3 weeks of vacation now. Yippee! Yippee, 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 yippee! I've got 3 weeks now. Yippee! Yeah. Yippee, yippee, yippee! Huge! Just like my weenie. Thank you, BJ. Thank you for the super. A 5B bonus. It's 5 days off. It's 5 days PTO, actually. Thank you very much, BJ. Shinyamada, welcome back. Happy 4 months. Happy quarter year, Dorky Angel. Oi! But happy quarter year as well. Thank you. Cammy, thank you for the super. Happy banana office birthday to my fave office lady. It's not an office birthday. It's just an office anniversary, Cammy. Now that I know what you are. I wish the Velociraptor mask fused to you like it would in The Mask. With Jim Carrey. I wish you were forced to become a dinosaur permanently. I wish you got Jurassic Parked. Okay? I wish that mask could fuse to you and turn you to an actual Velociraptor. Nagantios, happy 15 months. Good to see you again. Happy 5 office lady year anniversary, Goop. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't show up in an inflatable T-Rex costume. Oh my god! I'm surprised you didn't. I mean, to be fair, it is slay. It was a slay because your outfit. Yeah, I could see your outfit. But like, that is crazy. I was kind of surprised. Like, oh, you're not. Okay, that's the dinosaur route you chose. Okay, fair. Crazy. Does make her a clever girl. Har har. Very funny, Pinkerton. Shut the fuck up. Okay, I'm gonna be so real. Yeah, I was gonna be like, how are you gonna pack that, firstly? And secondly, could you walk through the booth in that? Would you fit through the booth door? Would there be space in the meet and greet line for you? You know? Does a new meet and greet outfit idea? Please no. How would you put the headphones on? You had to put the headphones on to talk to me. How would you put the headphones on with the dinosaur costume, the inflatable one? How would that be possible? What? We have to do speaker or something. That's crazy. That's crazy. Guys, y'all make me look so fucking weird. Y'all are making the Aiadmirers look like absolute weirdos, by the way. What the hell? There's always life finds a way. Now, guys, I'm going to stand on my soapbox now. So help yourself to some lukewarm room temperature pizza and some cupcakes of perhaps Walmart quality. Guys, I have a tangent. Listen. So, as an office lady, actually not even as an office lady, as someone who's been in the workforce, and I've said this before, I'll say it again. I think every VTuber needs to have a regular job before they're a VTuber. I think they need to be in the workforce at some point. You know why? When you're a VTuber, even if you're corporate, there's a fair amount of self-regulating and self-managing you have to do. Now, what does that mean? Not in the sense of managing your own products, although you probably have to do that too. It's more like managing your emotions, managing your interpersonal relationships. You need to know what to do when there's someone in your midst that you do not agree with. Okay? You need to know how to react when there's someone in your group, someone in your workplace that simply does not get along with you. I'll be honest. I feel like 90% of the issues in the drama within the streamer community at large can be solved if they just had jobs at one point. Okay? Not only does it teach you your work ethic, it also teaches you how to navigate social waters when there's someone in your workforce that you do not like. Okay? There are things that I always say, like, how come this was not a DM? How come... Literally, do you know how many times I have... This could have been an email moment when it comes to streaming. This could have been an email. This could have been a DM. This could have been a private call. Why is this public? Why is this public? You know? And so... It's just... Clearly, you've never had to work with someone you didn't get along with. Because, guess what? The world's not kumbaya, everyone gets along. You're gonna have people you don't get along with. So you have to figure out how to work around them. You know? It's like, at least be professional. At least be an adult about it. You know? And I understand that content creation is not necessarily professional, like, you know, suit and tie type work. But at least act like an adult. You know? Be grown about it. I feel like so many of the issues, and that's why it's embarrassing sometimes. It's like, firstly, it's embarrassing to be a VTuber point blank. I'm a funny PNG. Secondly, it's embarrassing when being a VTuber has that weird connotation that you're gonna be like a weird drama person, you know? Or you're gonna be like Google Docky and that kind of thing. It's like, it gets tiring really fast, you know? It gets tiring. If you have beef, if you have issues, the DMs are open. The emails, the private calls, you know? I feel like things can be handled. Like, just today, I was at work and I was taking a little break. I snuck out the back of the office. And I was taking a little break. I was scrolling through my phone. I opened up the TL to more nonsense. I'm like... there's so many things. I have so many opinions. But the biggest and most, I think, commonly said opinion of mine is that I think all y'all need to be employed at some point. Okay? Everyone. If you're going to step into the realm of self-management, you have to know how to manage in the first place. You have to be managed, basically. And so, it's some tomfoolery. It's goofy. It's goofy as hell. It's goofy as hell. It's silly. It's silly. And I'm gonna be so real. I think there's a time and a place for public statements about a dangerous person. I get that. Time and a place. You misinterpreting what someone said does not count. I don't think. I think it diminishes the value of actual posts that do mean something, that do need to be said. Okay? Actual important shit. But we are so bogged down by random ass, just like personal beefs, that it waters down the actual, like, importance of actual statements, you know? It waters it down. And this could be handled if we were all just employed at one point. Okay? If everyone's just employed at some point, I think you'd learn a little bit of mitigation of such issues. You would learn a little bit about, I don't know, simply being professional. And I think it's lacking a lot these days. But it's like, yeah, exactly. Like, the common rule, even with me, when I'm pissed at my coworkers, I walk away for a little bit. Then I email them. I'll even type out the angry email and just keep it in drafts. Then delete it, then send the right email. You know? I think there's a lot of growing up to do with some people, you know? Yeah, you know? It's like, exactly, it's not even, and let's be honest, there's also rage baiting, there's also content farming of pointless issues that aren't even issues. It's like, it becomes so muddled and muddied, and it just makes everything about content creation. It's everything I dislike about content creation. Everything I do not like about it, you know? It's like, girly, this could have been an email. This could have been an email. You know? Thank you for the Silver Pinkerton. Next meet and greet, let's all do inflatable dino outfits. I'll happily help fund this. No! If I walk into the next meet and greet and everyone's a fucking T-Rex, That's gonna be weird. It's gonna get weird real fast. Wah! Thank you for the raid fish! Welcome on it. Help yourself to some room temperature pizza. Help yourself to some Walmart quality cupcakes. Welcome on in, besties. Welcome on in. So you're saying you need to go to the bathroom and just an excuse to step away from us because you secretly hate us? I have to piss. Sometimes I'm just full of piss. Everyone pisses. My wisdom of the year. Everyone pisses. And sometimes I gotta piss. Yeah. But hi everyone. Hi hi. It's me, it's Gooby. Hi hi. Today is actually my fifth work anniversary for my office lady job. Isn't that crazy? Crazy dial. Crazy. I remember during my interview, during my interview, I did I first did a call interview, and then I did an in-person interview. For the first interview, it was over like Google, like their version of Teams, the Google meeting, whatever. And my boss, my soon-to-be boss, was interviewing me, and she was at home. She's working from home. She was hybrid, and she was sitting in front of a glass tank that had a turtle in it. And I remember having to lock in on a spot between her eyes because I kept glancing over at the turtle. The turtle was really distracting. And so, like, I kept going... And so, I had to, like stare at an imaginary dot on her forehead because I kept looking off to the side because her turtle was really distracting. It was really fucking distracting. Devlin, thank you for the soup. Thank you. Clearly, we all need to dress up as feathered Utah raptors instead for that mean green. Okay. What if you all dressed up as Gorgonopsids, my favorite prehistoric creature? Gorgonopsids were deadly. They're my favorites. Oh, Sigfrido, thank you for the 38 months. Hiya. Hi. Hiya. Hi. Exactly. I do like turtles. They're cool. Yeah. Have y'all seen an alligator snapping turtle? Actual dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are real. They're still here with us. Crazy dial. What if you showed us bananas? I'd call security. Good. Did you do an internship in your current job? No, I did an internship when I was in college. Yeah. And then I graduated right before COVID. And then right as things were starting to shut down, I got into my job. Yeah, right as things started to shut down. Yeah. And so, like, I did my in-person interview, and then I also had I had an online and in-person interview. And then, yeah. Other crocodiles? Yeah, exactly, same dinosaurs. Yeah, shut the fuck up, Sigfrido. I am not a dinosaur. Just because I have T-Rex. Wow! Making fun of my T-Rex arms? That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh, by the way, I had a very interesting conversation with one of my coworkers. Because, the topic of the yearly Christmas party came up. So, every year at the office and during the Christmas season, we'll go to, like, usually like a bowling alley. It's kind of like one of those, like, exposed light bulb bowling alleys, if that makes sense. It's like, you know, like, when an eating establishment has, like, metal chairs, wood tables, and exposed light bulbs? Like that kind of place? You know, like, kind of like a hipster kind of thing? You know? They serve you drinks in, like, in how you say, mason jars? Like, that kind of thing? Yeah, the bowling alley we would attend every year to celebrate the Christmas party would be kind of like half bowling alley, half exposed light bulb eating establishment, you know? Yeah. And so you're kind of like, yeah, you know, like in all, like the bartender has lots of tattoos, a mustache, and thick frame glasses, like that kind of thing. Yeah, kind of like the rustic industrial kind of vibe. Yeah, like that. And then and so we were talking about that at work, and So I'm gonna be like, y'all know this already. I'm very transparent about it. I'm on the spectrum. You know, I kind of knew for a while, but I got a proper diagnosis about a year and a half ago, just because I just wanted to know. You know, like, I don't think knowing changed anything, to be honest, but like, it's whatever. It was under my insurance and I could afford it, so like, why not? So I was formally diagnosed with, you know, the autism, and so I'm very transparent about it. There's nothing to hide. Plus, I'm a VTuber. Come on, half of us have it anyways. And so I was talking to my coworker who knows I'm a little quirky like that, a little quirky, and so but she was not like super in tune and that kind of thing. But let me explain. We were talking over lunch, it's just the two of us, and she was like, "Oh, looking forward to the Christmas party this year." Pardon, phlegm. Like, looking forward to the Christmas party this year, and I was like, I go to be polite, but I don't actually like these outings very much. She's like, what? Really? Why not? Like, I know you're kind of a homebody, but you're at home twice a week. You never go out for a happy hour or anything. You only show up to one thing per year, and it's the Christmas party. I'm like, yeah, it's exhausting, you know? And she's like, how so? And so I explained to her. I was like, well, it's kind of like it's kind of like, imagine this. She plays video games, so she understands what I'm talking about to some degree. I was like, imagine the entire evening you doing wave after wave of QTEs. And she's like, how does that work? I'm like, well, imagine that you are constantly hyper vigilant of your surroundings, and you constantly are trying to fit in not just a social setting, a corporate social setting, which is even scarier. And so the entire time I'm like repeating myself, okay, look at their eyes, look down, look up, okay, talk to this person, okay, conversation's over here now, okay, eat now, wipe your mouth now, okay, reapply your makeup now, okay, look up, look down, okay, make eye contact, avoid eye contact, talk now, wait your turn, wait, talk now, don't say too much, wait your turn, like kind of like a constant like a QTE kind of thing. And so she's like, oh, like I didn't know it was that exhausting. I'm like, yeah, it's honestly, it's literally a skill issue, in my part, okay? It's just a little bit slightly more nerve-wracking because it's not just a social setting, it's a corporate social setting. And so the repercussions do have effects on my actual career if I fuck up. And so it tends to be a lot more tedious, you know? I want to maintain a positive image with my coworkers. I want to be seen as reliable and coherent. Yeah, reliable, coherent, and someone that can get her job done and is also sociable enough and that kind of thing. And so, because low-key, my coworkers kind of already know I'm a bit of a hermit. I never go to any of the happy hours. I never go to any of the events after work, like on other holidays. It's just this one because it's, like, you know, kind of harder to ignore this one. And so, yeah, there's that. But it was interesting. I think being a girly that's on a working on a corporate level, like on the spectrum, is not impossible. It's actually not that bad. Because luckily my line of work has me working alongside, but not exclusively and constantly with my other coworkers. You know, my field is a lot more like we are independent until we need to work on a project together, basically. So it's kind of nice. And so I think that's it makes things a lot easier. But there, every now and then for, like, you know, corporate parties, it does get to be a bit much. But it's not impossible or anything. But it is a very interesting conversation because she was like, huh, I didn't know it was like that for you. I'm like, well, it's not that bad. It only happens once a year, you know? I can navigate it. I'm gonna burp! Scoozy! I kind of like when the office has a vibe where you can unmask and people think of you as reliable and sociable because they generally don't mind, What's chode at the office? Don't mind chode? What's that? Is that another term for the neurospicy? What that? What that supposed to mean? Also, to be fair, if they can tolerate my coworker Spoog being an absolute bitch, I think they can tolerate my quirkiness, okay? They can tolerate my silly willies, okay? Yeah. Oh, hiya. Thank you, Don. Oh, Dummy Lion, thank you. Yeah, like, it's like, there's a coworker. Oh my gosh, y'all. There's a coworker at my office that I don't want to assume the worst of, but I never hear good things about her. So it's not Spook, it's a different one. This one is, let's name her Garfunkel. Garfunkel. Okay, Spook is already pretty bad. Spook is very much like nice to your face, evil behind your back kind of shit. However, Garfunkel is kind of like Satan. No, Satan kind of serves though. Satan with less aura, with no aura, negative aura. And so, okay, how do I put this? So, to name a few instances, Garfunkel is the one who may or may not have slightly profiled me in the bathroom when I started working. So in case you forgot this story, I was in the bathroom, and the thing is, this is during COVID times, right? So the bathroom got cleaned, I kid you not, every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes, we had cleaning staff coming in and wiping down everything. Like, the office took it very seriously because lots of older folks are in my office who are kind of immunocompromised. And so the staff was very keen on keeping everything like sparkling clean. And so, yeah, so, this coworker, so I washed my hands, dried them off, and I was gonna raw dog grab the handle with my hand. And the thing is, A, the bathroom gets cleaned very frequently. B, I was gonna apply hand sanitizer when I got to my desk. You know? Whatever. You know? It's like a little germ won't kill nobody, you know? And so, she saw me touch the door handle, and she goes, "Stop!" And I'm like, "What? Hey, huh?" She's like, you know, down here, where I'm from, we use paper towels to open the door handle. And I was like, I was born here. I was born here too. I think she assumed I was not from here. I was like, I mean, when you look at an angel, I suppose she assumed I was from heaven or something. But I was like, oh, okay. And the thing is, like, I did not mind, but I thought I was like, wow, that is crazy. Wow, to my face, that is insane. But I think she knew she fucked up, because the next day she went, "Listen here, I think I did something wrong. I was too aggressive. I came across the wrong foot in the bathroom yesterday." I'm like, "Oh, you're good. It's fine. I don't mind," and that kind of thing. And so, that was crazy. And the thing is, at least I know it's not just me, because one of the newer girls in my team who recently joined maybe like 4 or 5 months ago, she just started, and same thing. She was gonna raw dog grab the door handle to the bathroom. Same woman, Garfunkel caught her this time. It was like, no. We use the towels to grab it by the handle. You see? And I'm verbatim, because this is what my coworker told me when this happened to her. She like Garfunkel touches her shoulder and goes, "You have to use the paper towel. There are some nasty women in here." What is your problem? What is your problem, lady? Who says that? What is your fucking problem? Whoa, what the fuck? What the hell? What happened to you? Like some nasty, disgusting... Who hurt you? Who hurt you? What the fuck? What is your problem? Oh my god! What the fuck? She is such a creature. What is she? Genuinely, what is she? What the fuck? And guys, she stopped by my desk today. So mind you, I woke up really early this morning because I couldn't fall back asleep. So I got up really early, and so I decided, hey, I'll make myself breakfast. I'll throw on a podcast because I couldn't sleep anymore. I think like I literally woke up at 3:40, and I usually wake up around 4:45 to get ready for work. And I was laying in bed just on my back, just trying to go to sleep. And by like 4:15, I was like, yeah, it ain't gonna happen. And so I moseyed on downstairs. I fixed myself up a quick little breakfast. I made stir fry tomatoes and eggs over rice. Yeah. I ate that. My cat was sitting next to me. I was talking to my kitty cat, watching a YouTube video. I made myself a coffee and everything. I had some downtime still, so I moisturized. I just did some skincare. I kind of leisurely got ready for work and that kind of thing. I still ended up getting to work really fucking early because I beat all the traffic. And so my belly was happy. I brought my coffee with me. I was having a good morning. And I'm surprisingly not very tired. And so I'm doing my work, minding my own business. Garfunkel appears. Now, Garfunkel appeared alongside a more agreeable coworker. Let's name her Samantha. Yeah, let's name her Sam. So, Sam is one of the veterans of my squad. I think she's been in the company for 20 years. Like, she's been around for a while. She's super knowledgeable, and also, I have never seen her get mad. She does not get mad. She can be very passionate and intense about the job, but she never raises her voice and she never gets angry at you, you know? And so, apparently, Sam was helping Garfunkel with an issue. So, I send out several reports every single week, several of them. And one of them, apparently, Garfunkel got questions. And so, Garfunkel, I do not know how to describe her posture, but a toddler who got scolded. She was like frowny. She had her arms crossed and her chin tucked in. She was frowning and that kind of thing. Then Sam's like straight chilling, like, "Oh, hey, good morning, Aya. How are you?" I'm like, "Hi, Sam. Hi, Garfunkel. Can I help you with something?" And so Sam does all the talking because Garfunkel's busy pouting the entire time. Sam goes, "Oh, so Aya, when you run this report, have you ever gotten a code called like blank code?" And I was like, let me pull it up. And so I pulled it up. I was like, "Oh, well, I don't see it on this week's report. Do you want me to check a legacy report?" And so Sam turns to Garfunkel, like, "Do you want her to check?" And Garfunkel goes, "Whatever. It probably won't help anyways." And I'm like, "Who's shitting your cereal? What is your problem, woman? I just got here. What?" And so Sam goes, "Yeah, can you go ahead and check real fast?" And I was like, "Okay, I can't pull up the report from this specific day, but I can pull one from a week ago." And she's like, "Yeah, sure, that works." And so I open up the report. I'm like going through. I'm like, "No, I don't see that error code anywhere. Actually, do you want me to keep an eye out for it or something the next time I roll up this report next week?" And so Sam turns back to Garfunkel, and Sam is all sunshines and rainbows, just straight chilling. She's taking a piece of candy from my candy jar and just kind of unwrapping in her hands and eating and that kind of thing. Just super chill. Garfunkel looks like I murdered her family. Garfunkel looks like I stabbed her. And she turns to Garfunkel, like Sam turns to Garfunkel and goes like, "Okay, do you want to maybe make the edit and have her run the report again tomorrow?" And Garfunkel goes, "It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'll take the blame for it. I always do. I always take the fall for you guys anyways." And I'm like, "What is going on, Garfunkel? How come you're not explaining anything to me? What? What is going on? I'm like fucking Mr. Krabs in front of the crowd of people selling pretty patties. What is going on? Why are you so angry? What? And so Sam's like, "Oh, don't be like that. It's fine. We'll figure something out." And Garfunkel's like, "It's whatever. I don't think Aya's gonna help anyways. Well, whatever. We'll just handle this with Matt and that kind of thing." It's like, what is your problem? What is your problem? Are you like okay? Jesus Christ. Thank you for the super signal. Thank you. Yeah, who's shitting your cereal, Garfunkel? What happened? What the fuck happened? Literally, what, are you okay? Genuinely? You know? And so apparently, while I was gone in Japan for vacation, apparently Garfunkel has been, like, terrible to work with. Like, full scorched earth hates several of my coworkers who are just regular people. And, like, so, that's all pretty bad already. However, one thing, like, I understand being just a bitch. I understand being mean and being whatever. One thing I'll never understand, why does she take work calls from the toilet? Why? It's like, I was sitting in there on my phone, and I was scrolling through Reddit. And so it's busy in there. There's like all the stalls. Like there's like I think like 8 stalls in the bathroom, and like 6 of them are occupied, right? So she opens the door. I can hear her voice. I know it's her, and she's like, you know, and I cannot believe the way she talks to clients. Okay, so me and my clients get along famously. In fact, I get along with. So, you know how I have that big brother figure that's in my team? He's like an older... No, we were hired around the same time, but he's basically like a mentor. He's really smart. Anyways, like, I'm friends with his clients because, get this, they're into Warhammer. And so, like, generally speaking, because we work with other companies, it's natural that we try to get along with them. We're partners in this, right? We're working together, you know? It's a partnership. And so, me and my clients, we get along famously. We send heart emojis, smile emojis. Literally, my favorite client, we do, I think, like, maybe 200K spend on them per year. Like, we spend a fair amount on them per year. And they're my favorite client. They are so nice to me. Like, they're never late with their deliveries. They're always the sweetest. We send each other, like, hearts and emojis and that kind of thing. And so, like, super, super chill, like, really friendly. I always speak with respect to my clients. Even if they're late on something, even if they fuck up something, we are a partnership. We are working together. And so, me ass blasting you does not fix anything, right? And I learned this from that big brother figure in my team, because he's friends with his clients from his 2 previous jobs, over 30 years of experience, okay? And he is still friends with the majority of his clients. That says a lot, because it's come in clutch on several occasions where he had to find a replacement client and he knew someone already. And so he just does it right, so I follow his example. And so, I maintain a good relationship with my clients. It's in good practice. Garfunkel walks into the bathroom and going, you know what? You salespeople only ever cause us problems. Yeah, yeah. No. You can talk about all you want, but all you do is cause me problems. Maybe if you just delivered on time like you promised you would, maybe we wouldn't have this fucking issue. I'm like, are you okay? And mind you, this fucking toilet's flushing in the background. What the fuck? And here's where it gets crazy. I hear her unzip and sit down. And like, you know how you can hear the crinkle of like the toilet paper cover? I can hear her do that. She's on the phone still, like putting the cover on the toilet, dropping chow. Girl's multitasking. Girl's multitasking. You're pissing on a work call? That blows everything else out of the water. Being mean to your clients is one thing. Being mean to your coworkers is one thing. Being weirdly gatekeeping about the bathroom door is another thing. Being a toddler is another thing. Why are you taking a call while you're pissing? That is the weirdest one. That is the weirdest one. Like, that is the one I cannot... It's like, the other things I kind of understand. This one I have no grasp on. What is going on? What are you going through? What the fuck? That is so weird. That is so weird. Why are you pissing? Why are you holding a wad of toilet paper in one hand and your phone in the other while you're pissing? That is crazy. And so, the thing is, she does not even mute or anything because she's still talking. So she's frying bacon. She's talking. She turns around. She's still yelling at them, by the way. Turns up, flushes. I can hear her put her phone on speaker as she puts it down on the counter to still talk while washing her hands. What is going on? Genuinely, what is wrong with her? Genuinely, what is wrong with her? I'm like, I don't think it's a power move. I think she's just not well. I don't think she's well. Yeah, plus, like, okay, I'm gonna be real. Luckily for me, I was just sitting on the toilet with my phone. Isn't it like an insane invasion of privacy to be essentially recorded while you're in the toilet? Is that, like, legal? Should I report that? Like, I don't want to be that person, but, like, Are you allowed to do that? There's 6 other women in this bathroom, and you're kind of violating privacy by taking a work call while we're doing business. You know? That is crazy. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Like, at least they don't know who we are, but like, we're still people in a bathroom, you know? That's crazy. Yeah, why do people call in the bathroom? Girl, go outside! Go outside! That is insane. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, that is wild to me. What is going on with her? But anyways, she's unhinged. a little crazy. A little crazy. The thing is, wanna know something crazy? She's been hit up by HR 8 times. 8 times she's been rung in by someone in the office for doing something. And she still works here. Crazy dial. 8 times. Wanna know why she's still there? She's just old enough. She's been there for way too long. She's simply been there for a long time. That's literally it. That's literally it. Crazy. 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 It's like, it's bonkers. It's bonkers. Utterly bonkers. And it's like, I understand having a bad work day. Like, have I been moody at the office? I have absolutely been moody at the office. Girl, I don't want to be there. Girl, I don't want to be there. It's a lot. I don't want to fucking be there, you know? No thank you. No thank you. And so, yeah, I get grumpy, but I do not let it affect my coworkers. I do not let it affect my work. Okay? I'm here to do my job, and by God, I'll do it no matter what my mood is. Okay? She will be held back by her mood. Okay? I've heard from coworkers that she will actively drag her feet on completing tasks if she has to work with someone she doesn't like. I have heard that she will send pointless emails CCing everyone's boss just because she wants to get them in trouble. She will do things that actively hinder progress in the company because she's in a mood. And that's where I draw the line, okay? You're allowed to have bad days. They happen all the time. Girl, we are in current year, every day's a bad day, okay? I get it. But as soon as it starts hindering your ability to do your job properly, you shouldn't be working here, okay? Yeah, you shouldn't be working here, alright? And so, it's been a wild ride. Because, generally speaking, she's been kind of out of my hair during the past 4.5 years. However, we now share a client. So, we work with other people in the office to handle clients. Unfortunately, I picked up a new client, and she happens to be the person I have to work with. And so in the past 6 months, I've been more into contact with her. So she used to be kind of like, I used to hear horror stories, but I was like, okay, they have to be exaggerations. There's no way she's that bad. So the stories about her making people cry is actually real. Like, my bestie at the office, she actually used to be in Garfunkel's team, but got moved to our team because she got promoted. And so, the crazy thing is that she's like, yeah, sometimes Garfunkel would yell at me until I cried, but that's okay. I'm like, what? She did what? And so, now that I'm working with her, I'm like, oh, it is that bad. Oh. You know, not to be shady, she once got a little tipsy at an after-work function and complained that her sons never visit her. I can only assume why. I can only make a few assumptions. Okay? I can only make a few assumptions. Oh, thank you. Hi, Jackson. Yeah, Huh. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Girl, she needs to go on a quest. She needs to find the Holy Grail or some shit, you know? Yeah, it's a little wild, a little bonkers, a little crazy. But whatever she's going through, I hope she's well, because she's now holding up shit at the office, okay? And so, wild. Insane. Huh. Yeah, but anyhow. But luckily, the rest of my office is actually pretty chill. My boss, oh my god, I lucked out with my boss. Since joining the institute, I've had 3 bosses. I had my first one that I interviewed with, then she left the company. I got my second boss, also a lady, and then she was also pretty chill, very much keep your head down, do your work, and it won't be an issue kind of thing. Then I got to my current boss, who is not a known purveyor of fucks, and is generally of the belief, if the work gets done, I don't give a shit. So, I'm gonna be real, things do get dicey sometimes, because between working for a corporate VTubing company and an office job, things get overlappy. Like, if I have to go to Japan, if I want to go to Japan for whatever reason, I need at least a month. At least. Okay, I need time. Not many companies, not many American companies are willing to give you a full month out of work. My boss is fine with it. You know why? I work hybrid. I work remotely. And my job still gets done. Okay? I am very efficient. I've learned ways to min-max my tasks so that everything gets done like that. And so, I'm allowed to go overseas to Japan as long as I work twice per week and I get all my tasks done, all my reports sent out, and I occasionally check my emails. That's it. Okay? However, there have been instances last year. Do you know last year for the karaoke with all the other members? I think it was like 15 of us. Yeah. There was a bunch of members doing karaoke at together, right? In the Niji office. And I was on the clock. It was one of the 2 days where I was clocked into work. And so there I was, sitting in a room of singing VTubers on my laptop. And it's so funny because the entire time, you can see me slightly turn to the side because I was looking at a monitor. And then I forgot which member. A member took a photo of me, like mouthing along to the karaoke while also typing in my laptop. Because it was in the evening, right? And so it was like daytime America time. And so I was typing in a group chat with my coworkers to solve an issue. And so somewhere on one of the livers' phones, there's a photo of me just hunched over, full like C-shaped, shrimp back looking motherfucker. Looking cashew-shaped back, typing into a laptop. It was so funny. It was so goofy. But luckily, I remember for 3D recording, I was also on the clock for my 3D recording. And so my manager would just go in and wiggle my mouse every now and then. For some reason, my macro that keeps my laptop awake wasn't working. And so, my manager had to go in and just wiggle the mouse. So we kept my laptop in the room with us, and they would just run over, wiggle, 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 walk back to me to translate. So those are the only 2 instances where I had to bring my work laptop into the office, but it was really funny. Yeah, luckily staff is very aware and very like okay with the fact I have a day job and that kind of thing, because I explicitly told them, actually. I was like, hey, just so you know, I'm not quitting my day job. I need it. Okay, so I have underlying health issues that need to be treated with insurance because whips, American healthcare, and so I need the insurance. So there will never be a time where I'm quitting my job. Okay. The only reason why I wouldn't be at my office job is if I get fired for whatever reason, just so you're aware. And staff is cool with it, you know? Yeah, you know? Girl, can I say you are a hard worker and how hard you're working is normal? What I do, I wouldn't say I work hard. I work smart, for one. Secondly, I describe myself as living life aggressively, in a sense that I do everything everywhere all at once, you know? It's like, why be sitting idle when you can do 5 things at once? You know? I'm very much like, I just live in a maximalist lifestyle, fortunately and unfortunately. Yeah, I simply do a lot, and I do it all at the same time. I'm gonna burp! Excuse me. And so, I think my work ethic, I do work hard, sure. But it's mostly just me min-maxing life, essentially. Yeah, I'm living, I am life maxing. Yes, work maxing. Yeah. Exactly. And so, it's like, yeah, I'll never leave my day job. I'll always have it, you know? Because, you've heard this a million times, if I were to do streaming as my full-time job, I'd hate it. I think the pressure of having to perform would kill the fun for me. And I applied for shits and giggles. I applied because I thought it's fun, you know? And so, it's kind of like a fun, like, symbiotic relationship. My day job stresses me. My night job relaxes me. And so, I stream so often because it's my form of decompression at the end of the day. Because, not that working a day job is, like, crazy stressful or anything. The industry I work in can be pretty volatile. But it's not like I'm, like, I don't know, in the Air Force or in the Army or something like that. You know, it's not that stressful. But it's nice to have to... It's nice coming home to people who just like you, you know? It's nice to go from great cubicle to fun conversation with people I care about and that kind of thing. And so, streaming is just... It's just my decompression before bed, essentially. My several hour-long decompression. I mean, guys, how is streaming hard? You play video games. Like, how is streaming hard, okay? I'm gonna be so real. People who say streaming is hard have never held a real job. I'm gonna be honest, okay? Are there difficulties with corporate level streaming? Yes, absolutely. But the act itself is not hard. Not at all. Yeah. People who like you and give you lots and lots of money. We're working on that, okay? We're working on that, okay? I've been trying to train Aiadmirers to be a little wiser about spending. Guys, I am one of you. I too am a humble cog in the American corporate machine. I understand. You understand how you know, like your dollar works, you know? I too understand it, okay? I understand where you're coming from, which is why I care about your dollars and keeping them in your wallet, okay? Ash, thank you for the silba. You're preparing to go to war? Open OBS. Tell that to the V-tweeters. That was a low blow. I'm sorry. That was a low blow. I'm so sorry. I couldn't sing because I have terrible social skills. I do too, but here's the thing. It's so weird. You know how I described how difficult it is for me to socialize at work? So, funny enough, this is shockingly easy. Because I'm not worried about where my eyes are pointing. And I think I've kind of unlocked, and I understand the reason why I love VTubing over face streaming and why I would never face stream. I don't care where my eyes are sitting. I don't care where I'm looking at the camera. I don't care about how much I'm fidgeting with my hands, or how my back is not straight, or how I play with my fingernails, or how I, like, shake my leg or shift around and that kind of thing, or I feel uncomfortable when I'm in public. This is shockingly comfortable, you know? Yeah. And so streaming as a VTuber is significantly kinder on those who are on the spectrum. You know? And so it's alarmingly easy. It's very, very nice. Like, regardless if I have 2 people in chat or 5,000, it's alarmingly easy. Alarmingly so. It also helps that my community is very kind and very thoughtful and understanding and do not judge me at all, you know? Y'all simply understand me where I come from, and you're so patient with me, so patient with me, that even when I fumble, I feel no, like, I'm not gonna get punished for doing a social faux pas on stream, you know? There's no repercussions for it, right? But in public, there are. But here, it's just our little bubble, and it's perfectly safe, you know? Yeah. Thank you for the super. Thank you, Ash. You are us. Yes! Sounds like Aya wants some more red squares. Shut the fuck up, BJ! Turns you into corpse starch. Phantom, thank you for the soup. It's not working. Mods kill that one. Mods kill Phantom. Thank you. Bubba thank you for the soup. Funding what? Nothing! We don't need funding for anything. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? Guys. The thing is, when I started streaming, I did not expect to earn anything. Streaming was the fun thing, and I was gonna use my funds from my day job to fund anything I want to do here as a streamer. However, because Aiadmirers are fucking insane, I now have savings. I didn't have savings. Well, I'm gonna get teary-eyed. Oh my god. Ooh. Okay. I didn't have savings before. I have savings now. Isn't that crazy? I was so prepared to just wear myself a little thin. Like, okay, we can just save. We can budget a little bit more. Budget a little harder, you know? And I have to live with my parents anyways to take care of my mom who's sick and that kind of thing. She's just simply getting old. And so, like, I was okay, so rent is not as terrible as it could be. I do help with the bills. I do work around the house and that kind of thing. Okay, fine, cool. But I was fully prepared to just spread myself a little bit thin just to afford my projects. But I've never had to do so. I have savings now. Oh, I'm getting teary-eyed. What? I have savings. I'm not in debt. I paid off all of my student debt. You know? Woo! Sorry. Okay, I'm fine. Thank you, Billy. Fuck off. Brenda, thank you for super. Oops! Mods, kill that guy. Mods, kill this guy. Yuma, hi. Welcome back. Happy 30 months. Mwah. Good to see you again. Billy! Thank you for the Akasopa! Thank you. You little shit. Listen here, you little shit. Listen here, you little shit. What the fuck? What the... Financially solvent? Isn't that a chemistry term? Thank you for the Akasupa. Must be nice to have savings. You would have some too if you'd stop sending them to me! They're not even my savings, they're y'all's savings. Oh my god, it makes sense now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. They're not even my savings. They're your savings. Oh no. Oh no. You guys! No! Guys, please, take it back, please. Guys, please. You can stop now. Guys, you can stop now. Guys. Guys, shh, you can stop now, okay? Alright, let's have your own savings. Have your own savings, okay? Like, reach his hand out. Let's have savings together. Devlin! Stop! More points for the card? Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck off! I need to start having a hole puncher. I need to start having, like, a rewards card. Every time you Akasupa, I punch you a little bit harder. What? Shut the fuck... Reiko! Stop! Stop it! Stop! Jesus fucking Christ! Stop! Thank you for the Akasupa! Stop! Jesus Christ! Guys. You're getting miles points. You're getting miles out of this. Miles of which I send you flying through the stratosphere. To the sun. Past the sun. Past this nebula. What the fuck? Thank you. Thank you for the Akasubabababuli. Must be nice to have savings. I hope you shit yourself. I hope you shit yourself. Thank you. Thank you for the Akasupa, Babably. I'm gonna shit your pants, actually. Get over here. I'm gonna shit your pants. I'm gonna shit your pants right now. Just kidding, girls don't poop. I'll put poop in your pants, though. I'll find a way. Thank you, Satsky. Thank you for the Silpa. Oh boy, 3M. Makes questionable financial decisions. Please don't. BJ! You know what's funny? I use my credit card for these things. No! Guys. I don't care which card you have. I don't care how many points you have. Remember that credit cards are short-term loans, not free money. Okay? I had to explain that to a girl in college. I had to explain that to someone a while back. It was like yeah, the card just gives me money. I'm like, what do you mean? She thought that credit cards have You know what credit limits are, right? So she had a $5,000 credit limit on her credit card. And she thought it meant she had free, like, $5,000. It was like a gift card to her, basically. And I had to explain to her, no, that's... Honey, that's not how it works. Babe, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. No. Oh my god. No. Holy shit. And I was like, how much did you spend on it already? She's like, I spent $2,000. Do you have $2,000 to pay it back? She's like, no. Babe, that's a short-term loan. Crazy. Crazy. She ended up being able to pay it off, but like she had to take up a lot of extra shifts at Starbucks for that, so it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy. Insane. Pretty insane. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. Guys, the credit limit is not... That's not how it works. That's not, okay? Thank you for the super, Baba Boy! Thank you for the Aka super, thank you, Sat Sky! Phantom, thank you for the super. Taking from my savings to add to your savings. Guys, I know someone who's going through it mentally a little bit. And they're kind of doing the thing where they're like... going through what I call, like a death spiral crash out. Because they went through some personal business that was not very good. Understandable. The thing is, to fill the void and while they're going through this whole tumultuous time, they've been pulling money out of their 401k to fund various things. And Rico, you look... Stop! Don't test your credit card! I'm telling you a story about this! Stop! 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 Jesus Christ! Yes, Soli, same person. Same person, Soli. Yeah, so they're dipping into their 401k to like fund things. And I am trying so hard to be a good friend and to be there for them, but I don't know how to tell them, "Hey, stop that." Cuz it's their life, it's their choices. I am not in the position to tell them what to do, but also it's just it hurts to see a friend go through a financial death spiral and that kind of thing. And so like I've been trying to find ways to help. Like for example, I've been packing lunch for two and that kind of thing. It's like I make a point to eat out once a week to treat myself and like just socialize with my coworkers and that kind of thing. Or socialize with Ma-chan and my close friends. I don't go out to eat very often, usually just once a week. And it's like I try in little ways, like I'll bring them snacks so they're not super hungry. I'll sometimes bring a portion for two and that kind of thing. Like, oh, I made too much, do you want some? Like that kind of thing. Instead of going out to eat, sometimes we'll take a walk in the park and that kind of thing. There's a park near the office and that kind of thing. Or I'll buy lunch and that kind of thing. I'll treat them. But like, it's just, I don't know how to say, hey, you're ruining your financials, stop doing that. Because technically they have autonomy, they can do whatever they want to do, but it just sucks to see a friend suffer, you know? And I don't know how to delicately handle it, because they're a coworker, but they're also a friend. And I don't know what the delicate way of handling this is, so in little ways I try to help. It's probably not doing much, but like a few bucks here and there, like I'll stop by their desk like, oh hey, I have a whoopie pie, want one? Or like, hey, come to my desk, I got Pocky. Or come over, I got us hash browns and that kind of thing. But I don't know. I don't know how to delicately handle that, you know? It feels like nothing feels like the right move, you know? Yeah, it's like, I want to be blunt, but they're also kind of like emotionally vulnerable right now. And it's just a rough time for them. And, I don't know. Yeah, I probably should just be more firm about it. But like, it's also their autonomy. I can't tell them what to do. But like, it's tricky. I might end up having to be blunt because I don't know where they are right now financially, but it's been a year since they started doing this, so I don't know what their financials have what remains of their financials. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. And also, someone mentioned, do you max out your 401 contribution? Yes, I do, actually. I do. I have the min-max insurance strat. So, I have the most baby version of insurance. So, actually, depends. So, for my medical stuff, for certain kinds of medical insurance, I do have a more specific plan because of certain underlying conditions. However, for like other things I know I'm fine with, like vision, dental, hearing, that kind of thing. Well, not hearing, but like vision, dental, baby mode. I never have issues with them. Until I have issues, I'm not gonna bother changing my plan. I maxed out my 401k contribution because, I'll be honest, my biggest expenses are for streaming. So, my projects, my music, my lore projects, outfit debuts, assets, my whatchamacallits, my merch drops that I do for free, that kind of stuff. Those are the expensive things. And so, like, I was talking to my financial advisor. I was like, should I max out my 401k? And she was like, are you planning on buying a house? I'm like, no. Do you plan on buying a car? No. Max it out. So I was like, okay. So I max it out. So, yeah. And so, yeah. Oh! By the way, I started recording for my next cover. Girl, I gotta pat myself on the back because I've been practicing opera. I don't have much faith in my singing, but the notes are noting. The notes are being hit. I was kind of worried because there's a few high notes in there that I didn't think I could hit, but my coach kept supporting me, and so it's the notes are noting. Financial advisor? Oh no, they help. Because my financial advisor also does my taxes for me. Like, it's a 2-in-1 combo. And so I've always had her around since I've been making enough to do taxes anyways. And so she's a family friend of ours. She helps a lot. A lot. Because they don't teach you this shit in school. Okay? They don't teach you this. Like, I know how to write a check. Oh my god, I just aged myself. I know how to write a check. Immediately ages myself by 10 years. I can write a check. I know the bare basics about economy. But personal finance is not something they teach you much of in American schools. And so I'm glad I have her around because she's opened my eyes to a lot of interesting things. And I feel like I am financially smart. And I think respectfully stingy as a result, which I think is helpful. Yeah, you know? Can you balance your checkbook? Yes, I had to take accounting. Yes, I know. Thank you, Phantom. Don't take out your savings out of my savings. Stop. Okay? Thank you for the Akasubas. What the fuck is wrong with you people? Stop. While we're talking about finances, what the fuck is wrong with you? Dude, thank you for the super. Adding to the group savings and my own. No! Add to your own savings. Add to your savings. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? What the fuck? Devlin, thank you for the Akasuba. More points for the card. Shit yourself. I hope you bet on the wrong fart. I hope a shark comes out. Shark. I cast power word sharks. I cast power word sharks. I'm doing a command now! Thank you! Thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you very much. Thank you. I get plenty of fun. That's... Guys, once you enter your late 20s and your early 30s, fiber. Eat your fiber. As a woman who's not old, but older than some of my chat, fiber. Eat your fiber. You'll thank me later, okay? Eat complex carbohydrates, stay on top of your vegetables. Cut down on red meat. Eat your fiber. Okay? Alright? Yeah. Honestly, okay, life hack. You know those Fiber Ones? Fiber One brownies are my favorite snack. because they're actually quite tasty. They don't taste like cardboard. The Fiber One brownies are so yummy. They also have real chocolate chips in them, and they're full of fiber, and so it adds up. So it's my sweet treat. I actually like the taste. I feel like real brownies can be too decadent, and so I kind of like how light this one tastes. Fiber One brownies. Yeah. Aw, doors are safe. That's so sweet of you. Thank you kindly. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, pears. Oh, yeah. I don't typically eat pears. Well, my brother has since moved out, but we couldn't have pears in the house. My brother is deathly allergic to most fruits. Here's the laundry list. My brother can't have mango, because here are the ones he's deadly allergic to. So mango, lychee, longan, chomchom or rambutan, apple, pears, what else? Soursop, dragon fruits. Yeah, those will kill him. The ones he's mildly allergic to, he's mildly allergic to some melons. So honeydew, cantaloupe. What else? Korean melon. He's allergic to that slightly. The only thing he can't eat are citruses. He can eat his citrus, but that's it. That's it. Everything else, deathly allergic. So my mom loved pears, and my brother used to eat Korean pears all the time. However, at some point, he developed a crazy allergy. We had to send him to the ER a few times. He's an EpiPen and everything. And so now we just got into the habit of never having pears in the house. Yeah. Bananas, he can eat bananas. The problem is, and the craziest twist of fate, my brother's affianced. He has a fiance. His fiance hates bananas. And so, one of the few fruits he can't eat, he doesn't because his fiance doesn't like them. So they're never in the house because they just go bad before he can finish them. Crazy, huh? The worst twist of fate. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, crazy. Deeply unlucky. I feel so bad for him because he loves lychee. Lychee, longan, rambutan, his favorite fruits. He can't eat them. They'll kill him. Yeah. Because the last time he had them, his throat closed up. He went into anaphylactic shock. And we had to send him to the hospital. Yeah. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, crazy. But thank you for the Aka Super, Devlin. Thank you. Pinkerton, thank you for the super. The Bank of America, Israel. Shut up. Do I look like a bait? Does this look like a bait to you? Honey, we are in the break room. We are next to the loud-ass, half-functioning water cooler, okay? Shut the fuck up. Thank you for the Aka Super. Thank you. Thank you, Devlin. Why are you guys so irresponsible? Stop being irresponsible. Stop that. Shush. Bops you over the head, okay? Bops you over the head. Shush. I don't work at a bank. I work in a different company. Shush. Shush. I'm gonna burp. Scoozy. Thank you. Want to learn a little cutesy thing? I say "skew me" sometimes when I burp or if I sneeze. So my parents are immigrants, and so when my brother and I were growing up, we had an auntie who would come in and raise us essentially because my parents would be out from like 4 a.m. to 10 p.m. Like they were working, right? And we're too young to be on our own. And so my auntie would come over and raise us. I love her to bits. And her English was really broken. Like she spoke very rudimentary English. And the English that she did speak was very accented. And so instead of saying "excuse me," she'd say "skew me." And it just became a habit. My brother says it too. and so we both say "skew me." It has stuck to us for some reason. Even my older brother, my big giant brother who's a cancer researcher is like "skew me" whenever he sneezes. Skew me. Oh no, it's a little funny trait we picked up from her. But thank you for the Sybil Pinkerton. Rico! Thank you for the Akasaba. Look, I am saving. The fuck you are not! The fucker. Mods, kill this guy. Mods, draw and quarter this guy. Honestly, mods, start chewing this person's ankles, please. Please and thank you. Start gnawing on their bones. Thank you, Rico. Thank you for the Akasu. You're not saving anything. You're not saving anything. You're saving yourself from a retirement. Will I ever see him on stream? My brother? It's funny. I actually did bring it up to my brother. My brother's camera shy, actually. It's like, I brought it up to him. I was like, hey, I can do a pre-recorded video where you don't talk very much, but we can do like a hand cam or something if you want to try being on stream one day. He was like, nah, don't wanna. I'm like, okay, I respect that. My brother's very... It's funny, for a healthcare professional, he's actually very introverted. He values his privacy, and he likes being alone for the most part. His fiance, no, she's a social butterfly, but my brother's a little more soft-spoken, a little more quiet, so... Okay? I forgot Rico's like that. Let me pin this. Hold on. Let me pin that. Okay. Anyways. Thank you for the Akasupa. Thank you, Rico. Yeah, my brother does cancer research. Yeah. So, you know how, like, so what my brother does, essentially, so around the US, hospitals and doctors come up with new cancer treatment plans, right? And so, it's his job to fly around America and basically observe and check their methods to make sure they're not, like, you know, blasting a person to bits with radiation, you know? Like, he basically tests to make sure that the method of cancer treatment they use fits within standards, you know? And it's, like, ethical and that kind of thing. So that's what he does. Yeah, so not only does he research it, he's also kind of like an auditor of sorts. So, like, yeah. He said it's very difficult because you see a lot of kids. And I think he said the hardest part, because my brother loves kids. He wants to have a family and everything. He was like, I asked him, I was like, hey, Aang, like, what's the hardest part of the job? And he was like, honestly, it's already hard to begin with, but it's hard when there's kids involved. And there's oftentimes a lot of kids, you know? Because here's the thing. Oftentimes, youngins are more viable for experimental treatments because they're young and can bounce back, you know? Versus older folks who probably can't bounce back. And so he said he sees a lot of kids in the job and that kind of thing, and it does hurt him and kind of like it sucks for him, obviously. And so my brother finds ways to cope. He's a very sweet person, and so luckily when he's in between projects, he gets paid well enough, and he has enough time to travel. So he'll go to Japan, he'll go to like Vietnam, he'll go to Europe and just hang out for a couple of weeks with his fiance. You know, they have it figured out. And luckily, his fiance is a nurse, and so they're both in healthcare, so they both get it and that kind of thing. So I think they kind of like work in that way. So they have each other. My brother calls me if he needs anything. So yeah. 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 Rico's a man on a mission. Thank you for the Akasuba. Fuck off! Nara, thank you for the super. Goop savings fund. Yeah, I don't need it. Shush. Oh, V312YM, thank you for the super. I asked my VTubers to max annual 401k equivalent. I did that already. Of course. BJ, thank you for the Akasuba. You know, it's funny. I use my credit card for these things. Well, I'd rather your credit card over your 401k. Okay? Oh yeah, no. Baba Booey, actually my brother told me, so... Trigger warning, animal death. So I'll wiggle like this when I'm done talking, so you can mute me right now if you want to hear about it. So my brother used to be like an assistant researcher before he became like his own thing. And so one of the responsibilities my brother had to do was lab rats, right? So testing like things on lab rats. And he said the worst part of the job was putting them down, because my brother's not much of an animal hugger or a tree hugger, not very kumbaya kind of guy, but he felt bad for them, you know, like, yes, they were raised and, you know, like, we have, like, no matter what you feel about it, we kind of have to. Science, the progress in science requires us to test things, and would you rather test it on a person or a rat? Unfortunately, you had to make those decisions. I don't like it either, but it's the best thing we have, right? Yeah. And so my brother said that the hardest part of the job was putting them down. So what they did was they have a giant freezer, basically, which basically puts them to sleep, essentially. And so he said that, like, if there's any survivors, because it does happen every now and then, they'd have to manually dispatch the rats. And he did not like doing that, so he'd actually call someone else in to do that for him. And so, it's like... and so, like, it's as ethical, I think he said it's the most ethical way to put them down, just freeze them, put them to sleep forever, basically. And so, like, at least there's that. But he did not enjoy that. Understandably so. I don't think anyone likes that. No sane person likes that, but... Okay, done talking about it. Yeah, so, anyhow. But, to be fair, if you're gonna be in medical research, if you're gonna be around cancer, you kinda have to, like, be desensitized. Because my brother sees some crazy shit, you know, some crazy stuff. And that's why I have so much respect for those in the medical field, because not only is it difficult to get in, you see some shit. You see some crazy shit. Like, I bitch about my cushy desk job all the time from, like, fucking Garfunkel. I'd rather face 10 Garfunkels than deal with a child with cancer. Okay? Like, I bitch about it all the time, but, like, I would gladly deal with a bajillion Garfunkels than to have to attempt to treat a cancer-ridden child. You know, that would break me, honestly. Yeah. How's a person trained for that emotionally? Therapy. My brother has a great therapist. He is my therapist, actually. Yeah. Exactly. You have to be able to detach yourself from your work every now and then, you know? Exactly. No, that and EMTs. Utmost respect for EMTs as well, you know? And, like... Oh god, I hope no one takes it the wrong way. I understand... Okay, how do I put this? Everyone's experience is different. But... Actually, I'm not going to talk about it just because it might get dicey. But regardless, I just have a lot of respect for EMTs. People in the medical field, because shit gets fucked. Especially cancer research. Do you imagine the shit they have to see? That's crazy. That's crazy. Exactly, Bababoo. Yeah, you feel conflicted after testing on animals, but it's on them or us, you know, and it sucks, but you just have to pick one. Yeah, I think all progress requires some kind of sacrifice, and it sucks, you know. But anyhow, thank you for the Akasuba, BJ. Thank you, thank you, thank you. BJ, bitch, what the fuck? At least it's not your 401k, but please be wise, please. Thank you, thank you. Biscuit-chan, thank you for the super. Invest in Dorkcoin. I don't understand how Bitcoin works anyways, thank you. Ash, thank you for the super, thank you, thank you. Banks be like, here's your free money, ma'am. That's literally not how it works. Reiko, thank you for the Akasupa. Testing my card limit. Don't me. Shut the fuck up. Don't me. What the hell? Don't fucking to the bank. What the hell? Have you considered showing mercy to your bank account? Have you considered that? Stop yelling at me! Ah! Get yelled at! Get yelled at! Get yelled at! Ah! Thank you for the Akasuba Rico. Thank you for all the Akas. Why did I get a sudden red carpet? What the fuck? Thank you, BG. Thank you, Bababoy. Thank you, Devlin. Thank you, BG. Thank you, Rico. Fuck off. Thank you, Gab. Fuck off. What the hell? What the hell? My bank doesn't deserve mercy. Yes, it does. Thank you, Rico. Thank you for the Akasupa. Arel, thank you for the super. Instructions unclear. Starts munching on the nearest fiber optic cable. No, my internet, my ISP. Wow, you just want me to stop streaming, don't you? Pinkerton, thank you for the super. Thank you for the orange super. Did you know that 401ks have a total contribution limit, 70k for 2025, that's higher than the individual contribution limit, 23.5k for 2025? You can't just write the extra off from taxes. Anyways, contributing to good retirement. Huh. Noted. You see, that's the kind of shit I wish they taught us in school. I did not know what a 401k was until, like, embarrassingly late. Embarrassingly late. And that's what pisses me off. That's really rustles my jimmies about the American schooling system. It's like, I'm not telling you to replace math with personal finance. I'm just saying, we need to have that talk. And we need to have it young, okay? Because the amount of people that I know personally that do not understand how insurance works, how stocks work, how what savings are, the difference between checking and savings, the people who don't know the difference between a debit and a credit card. Like, these are personal things that we have to know. I'm not telling you to replace any subjects. We need to add these in. That's what I'm saying, okay? Yeah, simple financial literacy. Just knowing what the terms are, you know? Knowing taxes, what taxes are like, what to expect from them, that kind of thing. How does insurance work? How does... it is, I feel like none of us understood it. I think all of us in chat, we can all agree, we learned about these things by trial by fire, okay? We just bumped into it, okay? None of us actually got the talk on how to handle these things. I think all of us just got thrown in there and had to figure it out on the go, right? That's how it happened to me. Luckily, I had a financial advisor at one point who stepped in to help me figure it out. But, like, it's scary because we just raw dog that shit. We don't know what the fuck's going on, you know? It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. We all just get thrown into it with the wolves, you know? Yeah. Okay, MC Kevin, that's awesome. Your mom's a total rock star for that then. Total rock star. Yeah. Yeah. If your parents were good about it... I mean, to be fair, my parents were fabulous parents. They're too busy keeping this family afloat, you know? So I can't blame parents for forgetting or not... At least my dad taught me a bit about it, a little bit here and there where we could. But, like, schools need to do that. Schools need to get in on that. Because it's ridiculous that we are this so many kids are financially illiterate. Illiterate. It's frightening. Actually, they're generally illiterate now, aren't they? Isn't there, like, a lot of, like, doom posting about Gen Alpha being unable to read or some shit? Yeah. Exactly. Oh, Kemi... Immigrant parent. Same here. My parents would always say, don't spend, save. I'm like, okay. That's it. And that's it. You know? Thank you, Pinkerton. Thank you for the tip. Very quick, thank you for the super. Biz boss, what's your wisdom? In a workplace, know how to play the social game. Play the social game and keep your head down, do your work. That's the biggest thing you can do for yourself. Okay? Always undersell, overdeliver. Not always, but know when to undersell and overdeliver. That's probably better phrasing. Yeah. Know when to undersell and overdeliver. Okay? For the things that count, overdeliver. Overdeliver. Okay? When I was asked to do a report, I gave them 5 different Excel sheets. Okay? Know when to overdeliver. Alright? Always work smart. Cut corners when you can. But when it matters, you better overdeliver. Okay? Just a little tidbit of officely advice to you. Thank you, Kemi! No Spend November is in effect after Christmas. No Spend November, NSN? Let's do No Spend November. No, not November was so last year. Let's do No Spend November, okay? Thank you, Kemi! Sasuke, thank you for the super. Remember, it's not a problem till the bank says so. Shut up! That's not how it works! Livy Core, thank you for the super. Thank you, thank you! Your static parcel yours did? Okay, that's base though. Oh, Edith, thank you for the super. Very true, Satsukai. And if you block them, it never becomes a problem because they never tell you so. That's a horrible idea. By golly, that is... Gee whiz! That's horrible advice. Thank you for the super! Devin, thank you for the super. Like, how is it that my senior's year punishment class, math and models, taught me checking, taxes, and 401k, than any of my other math, than any of my other math classes? I'm telling you, it should be a regular part of your curriculum. Regularly. You know? It's alarming, because luckily, I'm a very present aunt to my nieces. My nieces FaceTime me, asking me the difference between credit and debit. And that kind of thing. They ask me, okay, what's your credit card? What's a debit card? And how do I use both of them? What is a credit limit? What's a credit score? And I just explain them in teenager terms. Like, okay, this is this, and that kind of thing, you know? Also, can I say... Nothing makes me feel better than being a good auntie to my nieces. It's like, they feel so comfortable around me. They FaceTime me. They jump scare FaceTime me all the time. All the time. I tell them that, like, okay, girls, if you're gonna FaceTime Auntie Aya, FaceTime me between these hours in this time zone, okay? Because Auntie's working, okay? You can always text me, but FaceTiming within these hours only, okay? And so I just think it's cute. I think I'm happy that like they feel comfortable asking me things. Like, I don't want to ask Mom because I want Mom to get mad. Can you tell me? I'm like, of course I can, honey. Of course. Steve, thank you for the super. Non-stop spending November. No! No! Shush! Cease! Stop that! Thank you for the supas. Thank you. And I feel guilty. Not gonna lie, guys. Y'all spoil me to hell and back. And I do feel guilty. I do feel a little guilty sometimes. I do feel a little guilty. Real? A puppy? What kind of puppy, Cypher? What kind of pup? I wanna see pictures. Because we will. But still, I feel... Brando? What is your profile picture? Bitch! I just realized. No! No! Fucking... Oh, no. Is this your profile picture? Is this your profile picture? God damn it! Oh, cute! Golden Doodle, cute! Is this... Is this your profile picture? Nijak! Welcome back, Happy... Oh, I keep on calling you Nijak. I keep mispronouncing it, Sally. Happy 38 months! Mwah! I forgot! Hi, chat. Hello. It's me, it's your Gooby. Hello. I decided to... Oh, it's a little slanted. I decided to become crunchy. For my most recent promotion at work, they allowed me to become crunchy. Yeah. Crispy. I'm sorry, Nijak. I'm sorry. Oh, Teresa, thank you for the silpa. 25 months. I mean, happy 25 months. 25 months already. Wait. I wish I could accurately express how much you mean to me. You're like a friend. Love you always and forever. Choo choo. Happy 5. What? Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. I like how we pick up each other's speech patterns. I like how y'all say "we." I didn't realize how often I say "we" until y'all made me more aware of it. It's like I do say "we" a lot. It's my default response is "we." I just say "we." It's "we." Yeah, just "we." Say "we." My manager once scolded me and was like, "Aya, you can't just "we" whenever you don't get your way." And I'm like, "Fine." "We." Like our Slack pings are just me going like, "Staff son, can I explode on stream?" And they're like, "No, Aya." I'm like, "We." My manager's like, "You can't just "we" at everything." I'm like, "Watch me." "We." Is it really that often? "We." Oh, there it is. Oh. Huh. Well, I'll be darned. Well, I'll be darned, huh? Interesting. Interesting, huh? Huh, well, I'll be darned. Alright then, okay. Well. Alright, show's over. Alright, cool. Back it up, guys. Every force... No, it does not! Shut up! There should be a drinking for every way. Wait. Hold up, we got someone Russian in chat. Translate. Also. I can't read that in Russian. How do you say hello in Russian? I forgot. How do you say hi? I know how to swear. What was it? What's hello in Russian? What is hello in Russian? I forgot. I know that "Blyat" means fuck. Yeah. Gooby indoctrination. Spread the word of Gooby everywhere. Everywhere. You say it after getting called a Cuba titty. Dang it! Shit! Fuck! Privyet! Vietnam? Vietnam? Privyet? Privyet? Is that what it is? Oh. I think the bot is broken. No, come back! No! Don't worry, Clanker. Don't worry, baby girl. You know what they say about women in 2025, right? We're gonna start fucking robots. Are you a girl robot? Do you have that robo-bush? Wait, if a girl robot had a bush, would it just be like wires? Would it just be wires? Question, would it just be wires? They said by 2025, women would be having sex with robots. Yeah. Yeah, Privyat! Fucking shit! Synthetic hair. Oh my god. Oh, steel wool is crazy. See, European is coming off. That's crazy. That is crazy. The whole weenie is coming off. Insane. And what? It could just be a synthetic wig, like a ratty, like cosplay wig or something, like Spirit Halloween type shit. You know? Clank clank snacks. Ouch! Crazy. Oh my god. No! Robo Clitty would be the laptop Clitty. You know? You know the laptop Clitty? It's like, so I have an old laptop where there's no trackpad, but there's like a little Clitty in the middle of the keyboard that you can like wiggle around. Yeah, it's the keyboard Clitty. They would have the keyboard Clitty as the robo Clitty to have sex with. Yeah, that's what it'd be. What do you mean not? Okay, what other robotic part would be the Clitty? What? A mouse wheel? I guess a mouse wheel's a good one too. I like when I did. What? What? I'm just telling you, for scientific purposes, I believe if we had female fuckable robots, they'd have the laptop Clitty as their Clitty. You know? The power button, not the Chobits treatment. Not the Chobits treatment. Give him a moment of silence for sanity. Okay. Bold of you to donate to someone who can Photoshop you pregnant.
How are you? It's Tom McKay here, aka Henry of Scallops, sending you a little message because I had the most brilliant message from one of your supporters, Jessie, who told me several things about you. But the first thing I did when I got Jessie's lovely message was I went and looked up your songs, which I have to say are absolutely they're so funny, they're so full of light and colour. And there was an amazing quote in one of them that I saw where you said, "The world needs more honesty," and I could not agree more with you. The world does need more honesty. The world needs more energy and love and
What the Rico, did you just triple baka super? Is this a triple baka? Oi! No triple baka super! Baka baka baka. da da, baka baka baka, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Thank you for the triple baka super. What the hell, brother? Why do you hate your bank? Genuine question. What did your bank ever do to you? What the fuck? You broke this on bad, Oshi. Broke these nuts! Wait. When you break a nut, is that the same thing as like... Okay, you know, when you have a PP, and after you enter phase 1 and phase 2, and you're defeated, during the defeated phase, like once you finish your boss battle, is it... I know I've heard of busting a nut. What about breaking a nut? Is it the same thing? Does breaking a nut mean to bust a nut? Because they both mean damage to the nut, right? You know? Yeah, it's like... No, because you're... So phase 1 is this normal phase. It's like... It's like, floppy pancake phase. And then second phase is when it enters attack mode. Third phase / defeat phase is when it's done. The finish, you know? Yeah. Wait, is it... Wait, so like... Boobin farted. So like, okay, so busting a nut and breaking a nut are not the same thing? But they kind of mean the same thing though, right? Like when you bust a nut, you're like... When you bust something, you're hurting. It's breaking, is it not? So wouldn't breaking a nut and busting a nut mean the same thing? Like linguistically? Yeah, like no, like when you ult, like when you ult, does that mean like I think breaking a nut and busting a nut are the same thing, like linguistically. Good night, you. No, you're stuck here forever, Rico. I've surgically sewn you to your chair. So like, wouldn't breaking a nut mean the same thing as busting a nut? It's when you ult. Yeah, when you ultimate move. Yeah. Yeah. So like, so you enter phase 1. So phase 1 is like base PP. Phase 2 is like when PP activates the attack phase. Yeah, when the attack bar appears. Phase 3 is when you ultimate. So like, if you're gonna ultimate, wouldn't breaking a nut mean the same thing as busting a nut? Because they both like linguistically mean kind of the same thing, right? Yeah. We're talking about busting nuts. No, wait, but trust me, my research is very well done. How can you ask all this with a straight face? I'm genuinely concerned. What do you mean? I'm genuinely curious. Ulting doesn't hurt you? Huh. Ulting can hurt you if you're ulted already, right? I think... Wait, can't ulting hurt if you ulted too many times? Kind of like Xiao! Yeah, like Xiao from Genshin Impact. Like he takes damage when he ults. I think if you ult too many times as a PP haver, I think it does do damage, does it not? Yeah. Isn't that it? Beachy, thank you for the silpa. This has to be a bit, right? No, I'm just saying linguistically. Linguistically, I think breaking a nut and busting a nut should be the same thing linguistically. You know? Yeah. Shall my cost? Definitely. Yeah, exactly! They shall ulted. Yeah. It's like losing overheating Pokemon gets the... Ah, gotcha. Crazy. Huh, interesting. Oh yeah! No, that's crazy. Huh. In my mind, breaking a nut and busting a nut are the same thing. The limit is 61 times! How many times do you ult? Chat question. How many times do you ult when you enter attack phase? How many times do you ult? I'm curious. We're in a safe space. You can tell me how much you ult. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. You can tell me. It's fine. You're safe here. You're safe here. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. You can tell me. You can tell me. You can tell me anything, chat. How many times do you ult? Okay, lots of ones. Okay, that's fair. Why the way that you are? Whoa! I'm curious. Yeah. What? I'm just curious. I think it strengthens our bonds. Yeah. There's a newspaper article where a guy died after 6. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, okay, a little more than usual. Okay, huh. Would you rather hold ult the entire game? Oh, that's gooning! Wait! Drawing out your ult is gooning. That's what it is. Yeah, drawing out your ult is gooning. That's crazy. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Oh, I understand now. Okay. Now I know the terminology. Gotcha. Wait, what's the difference between gooning and edging? Wait, what? Wait, what's the difference between gooning and I forgot. What's the difference between gooning and edging? What is the difference? Wait, what? Wait, edging means you almost but don't ult? Oh, you ult cancel. Oh, okay, so you ult cancel. So gooning is like, it's like what? Wait, so gooning is the whole thing? Oh no, gooning is with this drawing out the ult, and edging is ult cancel. Ah, okay, I understand. I see. Very interesting. Okay, gotcha. Wait, can non-PP havers ult cancel and draw out their ults? Is that possible? You can? Oh. Should I go from antidepressants to try it? I'm genuinely curious now. How does one goon? I wanna try. Building ult charge. Edging is... Ah, gotcha. Thank you, Static. Okay. Should I go for antidepressants? Look. Listen. I am a spiritual gooner. Okay? Spiritual. Okay? I'm a spiritual gooner. I cannot physically ult because my medication makes me not ult. Okay? I don't feel the... My ult bar never hits... Like, I never activate my ultimate to even use it because I have medication that stops me from doing so. However... Local VTuber goes off her meds to goon! Crazy. Huh. Crazy. Huh. Yeah, I got hit the... Yeah, I got hit the ult that takes away my ult. Huh. Gotcha. Although girls can multi-ult, so the ult cancel's not as significant as it is for PP havers. Ah, I see. Huh. Interesting. Thank you for teaching me, you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. I tell my partner, a local Shao lover, that what you said about Shao and they're cracking up on the Shao ult. Yeah, you know? Wow. Thank you for enlightening me, chat. Wow. Oh, amazing. Wow. I'm glad we're close enough to talk about this, chat. We truly are the closest of friends. I appreciate you, chat. I appreciate you. That's why I love you, chat. Corgi, why do you hate... I have emetophobia. What the hell? I think it needs to be less close. Stop subtweeting me then, Weepin. I will stop being close when you decide to stop yearning from your tweets, okay? Thank you. The FL would not be like it. What do you mean? What do you mean want less love? You always want my love, though. Wow, you have amatophobia. What the fuck? I can't stop who I am. Listen, I know you're Sun. Weepin is like a massive tsundere. Super duper Sun. Yeah. Weepin is the kind of person I bet if Weepin came to a meet and greet, they'd cry. They're absolutely a softie who cries. Yeah. I go, hi Weepin, thanks for hanging on my chat. I actually quite like our banter, and I feel very happy that we feel so comfortable to banter back and forth so aggressively. And then with a genuine compliment, Weepin would cry. Pinkerton, thank you for the super. If I had a question for every time my Oshis ask this kind of question, I'd have enough to fund the super. Huh? What a coincidence. Thank you, Pinkerton. Mwah! Thank you. Listen, we just get curious, okay? We just get curious. We're VTubers. We don't go outside, so you know. Oh, I'm getting cold. I go with my pants back on. Thigh smack. Okay, let me put my pants back on. I'm cold. Mis pantalones. Okay, there we go. You see, I stunlocked Weepin because Weepin's not responding. He's probably tweeting right now. Probably tweeting something egregious, you know? Yeah. I'm pretty sure that Weepin is probably going on his account right now and tweeting about this very incident. Yeah. Yeah. YouTube sounds me good. Good. I love my Sun burbies. They're so cute. The most Sun burbs. Got an errand. I'll be going for another 30 minutes, okay? Good luck on your errand, Devlin. Oh, good night, Rico. Mwah! Good night. Writing your Google document? Do it then. Talk about how I'm a ruthless cult leader. Yeah. Takes a Sun to know a Sun. Shut up. Shush. Oh yeah! No, I brought back omiyage for my coworkers last week. Yeah, Thursday was my first day back at the office since my vacation, and I brought back omiyage. Now, omiyage is a Japanese tradition where when you go to vacation, it's normal to come back with gifts, like snacks and stuff like that, to thank your coworkers for covering you while you were gone. Yeah. Honestly, I never changed. This brings weirder than your questions. Yeah, I like to ask. Yeah, and so I bought omiyage. Let me apply toner. My skin's a little dry. My skin's been irritated a little bit. I think it's adjusting back to the southern weather. Because when I was in Japan, my skin was glowing. Because the weather is so temperate. It was so nice and mild. But yeah, the omiyage I brought back. Oh, I remember the name of the park I went to. So when I was in Sapporo, I went to what I can only describe as Japanese Willy Wonka. I remember the name though. The name was Shiroi Koibito Park. Yeah. Yeah, I always bring back snackies. Yeah. Yeah, it's Shiroi Koibito Park. It's like Japanese Willy Wonka. And so, I got snackies. Yeah, because their most famous cookie snack is like this kind of like cat's tongue cookie with white chocolate in the middle. I got the cheese version, like the sweet cream cheese filling for my coworkers. And so I got a bag of that. I got this matcha cookie that's kind of like a macaroon, but not really. It's matcha as white chocolate and strawberry jam in the middle. It's so good. And then I also got matcha lang de sha. Lang de sha. Help? There's no help here, Vivicor. You will suffer. Mwah. Thank you for the super. Yeah, lang de sha. It's like it's called cat tongue cookie. Yeah, it's a cat's tongue cookie, and it's really yummy. And so I got a really nice matcha lang de sha cookie for my coworkers as well. Like I just got 3 big boxes. They were gone in 20 minutes. I had to fight off the other departments because it was for our department only. I only had enough for our department, and so I had to put the box by my desk because I saw people from engineering coming over. Like, are you from our team? None for you then. Fuck off. Like, accounting? No, Consulat! Account these nuts! Back off! You know? Oh, you from HR? Fuck off! Oh, what are you, sales? Get the fuck out of here! And so I had to defend it! I had to defend the omiyage. I had to swap them away. Wow, thank you, Sasha Cat. Mwah. Yeah, and so these are goodies for our squad only. And so they all had snackies. It was gone in 20 minutes. So it was hilarious. That's why engineers, they think they're so smart, and they are. They are very smart. Also nerds, but that too. Yeah, and so yeah, it was really good. They liked it a lot. I thought about bringing more like savory snacks, but a lot of the Japanese savory snacks are like rice crackers or fish, like seafood thingies, and Americans are very like peculiar about their flavors. They don't like fishy stuff very much, which is weird because doesn't certain dressings have like anchovies in them and stuff like that? But whatever. And so yeah, I try not to challenge their taste buds too much. Yeah, all the other departments are trying to steal some. I love seafood crackers, but like they're not for everyone. Hold on. Want to see some pictures? Hold on. No. So at the top of the building, of one of the buildings at Shiroi Koibito Park, they had like this desserts cafe. So me and my girlies went in and we got dessert plates. I got this super yummy, this super delicious parfait. It had grapefruits. It had all kinds of yummy stuff. It had a cookie, ice cream, jelly in it. Let me find it. Oh no, it's too big. That's what she said. Shrink, darn you. It's too big. Yum 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 yum. Wow, Soma! Super chatto! Arigato! Thank you! Yeah, here it is! Ta-da! This is at the cafe! Yeah, it was really, really yummy. Yeah, it was super duper yummy. I liked it a lot. It was really, really, really good. Yeah. Oopsies. There you go. Yeah, it was really, really good. Yeah, look, I brought my AiAdmirers figure with me. Yeah. It was really cold out though. It was kind of windy that day. Do I have any photos I can show? Oh yeah. I ran into a celebrity. Yeah, I ran into a celebrity, chat. Wanna guess who the celebrity was? It's my idol. My singing Oshi, my queen, my Lord and Savior Miku Christ. Look! I went to the Snow Miku exhibit at the Sapporo airport. Yeah. It's Miku! Yeah, you can see it pop at the bottom. I put us at the bottom. Yeah, it's Miku! Yeah! I went to see the Snow Miku exhibit. Yeah. It was a huge statue, by the way, ginormous. It's Miku! My Lord and Savior Miku Christ! What else did I do? I have more cute photos. Let me see. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, guys. I went to this, and I talked about it briefly already, but as y'all know, my favorite manga artist, among others, is Shinichi Sakamoto. He is the one who wrote Innocent and Innocent Rouge, and I bumped into the fucking exhibit! I just ran into it. It was crazy coincidence. Crazy. I just walked into the right place, right time, and so I got to walk around, and it was so cool! It was the best! I don't know if I can show photos of the inside. I have to double check with staff, but yeah, it was super cool! It was really fun. I spent like 2 hours in there. I was rambling the entire time. My friends were just stuck with me. And so this character does this character does this, blah, 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 blah. I was popping off. Now, I think I have more photos too. Oh, yeah! Let me see. Oh, yeah, I think that's... I have more photos, I think. Let me see. I have a couple other photos. I'm just checking, make sure they're okay to show. Oh yeah! I went to USJ with my girls, and we got a bunch of foodies. Yeah. Shut the fuck up! I'm not that short. Fuck off. Shut the fuck up. Okay, here. Yeah, we went to USJ, and I got a bunch of food with the girlies. There's more food off screen. I just took a quick photo. But here's what we got. Yeah, we're at USJ. We got the flagpole cake. I got the carbonara. I got the pizza bowl. We got the peach cake. Ma-chan got the Luigi burger. We got the mushroom soup. Yeah. It wasn't too busy. We went on a weekday, so it wasn't too bad. Yeah. Although it did get busy at night for Halloween stuff, though. Yeah. It was super yummy. The food was actually pretty good. The thing is, like, typically Collab Cafe tends to be pretty bad. However, there's not a Collab Cafe. This is an actual cafe. The food was solid. I actually quite liked it. It was really tasty. Guys, the entire time I kept saying, it's nice, not too sweet. It was a bad thing. It's nice, not too salty. Every damn time. I think it just makes me sound like an old person. Oh yeah, by the way, let me try to find it. Okay, I am not in this photo. I actually had Ma-chan hold AiaPape for this one. Because I had to take a photo. So, at the park, at Shiroi Koibito Park, they had like this little area you can take a photo in. And so, I took this photo, but because I was taking the photo, someone else had to go in and hold AiaPape, so it's actually Ma-chan. So, you can zoom in and see AiaPape in the hole. So, you're supposed to be able to stand in the hole and pose right there. But obviously we can't do that and show that. So, I had Ma-chan just duck and just show AiaPape. And I did take a picture of Ma-chan afterwards to send to her family. So, yeah. Yeah! It's a really fun part. I liked it a lot. It was really fun. It was a lot of fun. I liked it. Yeah. But it's so now you know the secret. Ma-chan is holding Aya here. She's literally squatting beneath the thing. I'm like, more. I can still see you. Still see you. More. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, you're good. To the left. A little more. Too much to the right. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. It was so goofy. Yeah, the museum, the dedicated Choco is really cool. Very factual, very informative. Yeah. Like, nope, too far. Nope, no, this way. Okay, okay. It's so funny because Ma-chan walked out from that. She's like, girl, I was holding up your pape. And like, You can't even see me, but when you said 1, 2, 3, I started smiling. It was goofy as fuck. What else do I have? Yum 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 yum. I have some AiaPape photos and Aiadmirer photos. Let me see. Let me see. Oh yeah, I went to Suage? Oh no, I love the ice cream. Hokkaido has the best ice cream. I'm sorry, Tokyo. Hokkaido's got you beat. The ice cream there is so good. I've never been to Sapporo before, and since my first time visiting, it was so yummy. I had so much ice cream. I had so many brain freezes. No, good night, Cypher. Mwah! No, Suage. S-U-A-G-E. Suage. Suage. So, apparently in Sapporo, they have a special dish. It's a curry soup. Yeah, curry soup basically. It's kind of like like you get a big bowl of curry, but it's kind of watered down with broth, so it's not super thick. So it's kind of like it's more of like a drinkable soup than it is like a sauce, and it comes with other accoutrements. It has a side of rice, and in the bowl I got egg, I got broccoli, I got mushrooms, I got a hamburg, and I got cheese, and it was really yummy. Girl, I was eating on advanced mode. I had to wear a bib because I was wearing full white that day. Yeah, Hokkaido has lots of great dairy. Yeah. Oh no, I like tomato ramen. I had it before too. Yeah. I still think tonkotsu is my favorite though. Share, baby bird us. There are some sick freaks who'd pay me good money to spit in their mouths. I don't doubt it. There's some sick freaks out there. What is milk flavored ice cream? Like sweetened milk. It's very mild tasting, a little vanilla-y, but not very much. It's very just sweet and milky, very creamy. And guys, I will never not glaze Excelsior. Excelsior is my favorite coffee chain in Japan. I go there all the time. They have the most fabulous affogato. You can get like black coffee with the Hokkaido milk ice cream in it. So good. So good. Comment, why don't you? Brando, why don't you look like now? Nadia! Happy 38 months! Good to see you again. Yeah. Oh! Oh no! I veered off topic again. Oopsie poopsies. I veered off topic. Y'all need to reel me in. Reel me in when I go off topic. Okay? What the hell? What the fiddlesticks? What the huh? We forgot to. We're talking about work. This water cooler talk true, I suppose. We're listening to it. Looking at you dreamily while you yap. Why would we do that? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, work. Na 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 na. Or is it the Missy Elliott one? Is it work? Anyways, you know what? Women these days don't want to fucking work. Get off your fucking ass and get to work. Sorry, I will never not clown on celebrities. I'm sorry. I feel like no one these days wants to work. Get off your ass and work. People are dying, Kim. Yeah, exactly. People are dying, Kim. Crazy. I love when out-of-touch people try to be in touch and only sound worse. I don't want to hear work ethic from such people, okay? Okay? What the hell? What the fiddlesticks? I is so cute when she gets bashful for positive attention. Wah! I'm reporting you to HR. Stinkies! Stace! My height! I'm not that short. I'm kind of petite, okay? It's not my fault. My tits are perky, ass fat, and waist grabbable, and I happen to be 5'2", okay? Bitch the fuck? Bitch the fuck? It's not my fault. My waist is small and grabbable. My stomach toned and muscular. My biceps forming, my triceps locked in, my delts getting bulkier by the day. Sorry my tits are perky and ass fat. What the hell? What the hell? Hey! I'm not that small. Shut up. Silence! You can't claim to like short-stacked goblin girls and then tease me for being on the smaller side. Ridiculous. Ridiculous! What the hell? Silence! I'll have you know that I'm an expert at hide-and-seek. Playing hide-and-seek as an adult is always a lot of fun, though. It's always a lot of fun. Teasing is part of the appeal. Shut up. Short-stacked goblin girls are 2 feet tall, Aya. Yeah? Your point? You ain't helping your case. What do you mean? Wow, you just hate me. What the heck? People who say no that... so you know to that have no whimsy. Adult hide and seek? I'm telling you, it's whimsy maxing. Whimsy maxing. Guys, I have a confession. There have been multiple occasions where I've been at my cubicle and people thought I was skipping work because they didn't see me in the cubicle. I was there. They just didn't see me over the top of the cubicle. To be fair, I do have horrible work posture. I tend to like lean forward and crouch over, like slouch over my keyboard. But like, there have been times I got like a Teams ping from my boss, like, "Hey, are you in the office?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here. What are you talking about?" And then I'll see my boss physically walk in the cubicle, like, "Oh, you are here." Like, what do you mean? What the hell? What the hell? What the fiddlesticks? Honestly, I might just tie a balloon to the top of my head or something. Like a Sims, like a plumb bob. So they can actually catch me. What the hell, brother? I'm not that small. I'm just kind of petite, okay? I'm just a little bit petite. I'm just a little bit petite. Now shush! What the hell, brother? Short and dorky. Shorky? Wait. Silence! Silence! Kind of is really load-bearing here. Mods, kill that guy. Mods, send him to the gulag. Okay. Oh, yeah! I found out that we have a gulag at work. We have a gulag. It's one of the unused meeting rooms. Apparently the lock regularly breaks, so we've had reports of people getting locked in there on occasion. That's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy dial. Yeah! We have our own gulag. Yeah, it's one of the lesser used meeting rooms. And like, apparently the lock is kind of messed up, so sometimes it auto locks people in there. And so they have to call for help. Yeah, it's kind of crazy though. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, Dayo. Having a sitcom episode? Yeah, like in a bottle episode or something. Crazy. Also, did you know that in corporate America, a lot of offices, like a lot of meeting rooms have windows. You know why? People keep fucking in them. True story! True story! Yeah. The reason why a lot of like internal meeting rooms and offices have windows is because people keep frickin'. And so to prevent that, they have windows. Yeah. My roommate works at a post office and they have a gulag. People have accidentally locked themselves in overnight without their phones. Oop! Oop! Well, crazy dial. Crazy. Oh yeah! You know, it doesn't stop some people because... at my office. So, apparently, some people got fired a while back because they kept frickin' in the cars in the parking lot. And like, I'm disturbed because I take naps in my car at lunch sometimes. Which means I was in the same vicinity as 2 people getting the frick on in the parking lot. Insane. 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 I feel violated. I feel violated. I don't like that. I don't wish to be in the vicinity of that. Thank you. What the fuck? No, apparently during the lunch break. What the hell? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah, I take naps in my car at work. Only when the weather allows though. The southern weather is really brutal, so a farty car was driving by. Ah! Woman Smoocher! Thank you for the super! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Mwah! Mwah! Hi, Gooby! Hi, hi! Tomorrow I've got to go to court. Fight them! I don't know who you're fighting, but fight them! So I got some cake for my family, for my family and me from a local bakery / cafe. I hope it works as a good luck charm to make it so tomorrow goes well. Anyways, I need to eat. Wish me luck. Good luck at court! Aiadmirers, we need to charge up the good luck beam. Okay? Okay? We need to spam the explosion emoji in the chat. Alright? You're ready to expand this explosion emoji. The collision emoji, okay? Are you ready, guys? Are you ready? Yeah, get those emojis ready, alright? Quay Majura! You'll have the smoothest court tomorrow. And if not, slash someone's tires. Good luck. Then Majura just explodes, leaving a single lipstick and a singular stiletto heel in her wake. Good luck, Queen Majura! Good luck! Fight God! If you can't beat the judge, beat God instead. I'm so... No, you got this! You got this! It's okay to be nervous, but we're in your corner, Majura! We're in your corner! You got this! You got this! Slash some tires! You got this, baby girl! You got this! You got this! Okay? Okay? Excellent. Now I'm cold. Now I'm good and proper cold. Uh-oh. I guess Mom might be having a hot flash, because now I'm cold. I must put on my Technicolor Dream cardigan. Okay. Ah, cozy. Cozy, cozy, cozy. Okay, I think I should probably hop off soon. Maybe in 5 minutes, because I do have to go to the office tomorrow. I got a meeting in the morning, so... Okay. Sorry, Burbies, but thanks for coming to my office party. Thank you, HR, for the cupcakes. Oh my gosh. Shut up, Weepin'. We still got 5 minutes. It's fine. I also need to eat dinner and stuff too. But for now, I have jellies. I burped. They're only a little... Good! Good! I didn't have time for dinner. Because... I had trouble sleeping. Because I had trouble sleeping, I got really eepy when I got back from work. And so, I took a nap as soon as I got home. And I didn't get to eat dinner yet. But I did have a shitty cheese toast. And now I have jellies. Thank you, Icon. No. No postpone. No postponing. No. Gooby time now. I demand. I want. Nay, I demand Gooby time. Yeah. I want Gooby Gooby time. Yeah. Gooby time's important because I needed to decompress from the stresses of the day. Yeah. And so Gooby time is precious, and Gooby time must always be had. Yeah. There will never be a time where I don't have Gooby time. Gooby time is critical to my existence. Satsukai, thank you for the super. Paid Gooby time. Wait.
Heresy.
There's no... Gooby time is free, okay? Gooby time is completely free. You'll never hold Aya in your hands before compressing her? Not if you have the puppet. Not if you have that. Gooby time's only allowed when Gooby's well rested. No. Gooby time is whenever you want. And it's free. Yeah. It's never free. Shut the fuck up, Baba Booey. You don't know me like that. You don't know that. You're not an economist. You wouldn't know. You don't work for the Pentagon. Now, guys, I kind of made a point to never really talk about what I do for a living in terms of like exact specifications. But I think I'll let you know now. I work for the Pentagon. I work for the Pentagon. And I can tell you all kinds of government secrets. Okay? I'm gonna tell you all kinds of government secrets. For example, Europe is not real. Okay? Yeah. Alright? Oh, have fun with your movie tomorrow, Teresa. Yeah. Okay? How aliens? Yeah. All of them are Renzodo. Renzodo in different costumes. Renzodo in different brightly colored pants. Okay? Are the events of cloud zombies real? Sure. Fuck it. Why not? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay? Europe is not real. Lesbians are real. We need the lesbians to move to where Europe needs to be so we can make Europe exist. That is our next game plan. We're gonna take the lesbians and put them near Europe. Okay? Yeah. Also, Anonymous. Oh, Anonymous, thank you for the donation. Thank you. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's Yuri. We're putting the Yuri in Europe. Okay? Europe. That's how we're gonna make Europe real. What really killed the dinosaurs? Your stench. Just kidding. Fulgarova did. He's that old. No, just kidding. Ryoma did. Yeah. Ryoma Baronwort. So old. He remembers exactly where he was when the meteor hit.
What is wrong?
Ryoma Baronwort. So old. His baby photos are him as an amoeba. Yeah. I'm not reading all about Brando. Shut the fuck up. BJ, thank you for the super. Aya works at the McDonald's and the Pentagon. She still works at the Pentagon via a technicality. Honestly, what's it like working at McDonald's and the Pentagon? I imagine it's like... What's the kind of security clearance you have to go through to become a McDonald's worker at the Pentagon? Must be kind of crazy, though. Thank you, BJ. Mr. One Roland, thank you for the 19 months. Gratuoli. Shut up! Shut! Let the old man... No! He doesn't get to! Ryoma Baronwort, so old. His first autograph was on a cave wall. Ryoma Baronwort, so old. He pisses oil. Ryoma Baronwort, so old that when the Old Testament was happening, they just call it the news. Yeah, I can't make fun of Fulgur anymore. He's the Pope. Yeah. I'm like, no. 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 Ryoma Baronwort, so old. His first house was in the Indus River Valley. No, we can't make fun of the Pope. I'm trying to get brownie points to go to heaven and shit, okay? What the hell? Anyways. Yeah, the Indus River Valley. He's born. Yeah. I think he deserves to be destroyed. Yeah. He deserves destruction. Yes. But the Pope is a White Sox fan. That is football. Basketball? Baseball? Baseball. Baseball. Yes. Yeah. I know sports. I'm one of the guys. Sometimes my coworkers will talk about like fantasy football, and I'm like, I didn't know what fantasy football was for a while, so I thought I was like, okay, so is it like D&D with football or something? Do you like role play as like football players? Like, do you role play as, I don't know, like a football guy? Woman Smudger, thank you for the super. Gooby is so cute. When she looks at the sun has to cover its eyes. Wah! Gooby is so sweet. When she kisses Karlak, she has to check for cavities. I don't think your coochie gets cavities. Thank you for the super, Queen Majora. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Quarterback roleplay, that's just yaoi. Elf Twinks playing football? Oh, fuck yeah, I'd watch that. I'd watch way more football. I'd watch way more sports if they're played by Twinkie elves. Specifically Link. Thank you, Queen Majora. Don't you have to go to bed? Go bed. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Wait, I want us to proceed where the ball is heading. It is a cavity, you know? What? Okay, it's starting to get kind of late. Gooby has to go. Thank you for celebrating my 5th work anniversary. Yippee! Thank you, Burbs. Thank you. No crying, Burbos. No crying. Gooby must go. Gooby has to handle big goob things. Like dinner. Going to bed on time. Okay? Vivikoy, thank you for the super. How is seeing the first light upon the... Are we getting biblical up in here? Are we getting... Wow, Vivikoy, getting biblical with me? Wow. How dare you use the ancient text against me? I was there when it was written. What the hell? You have to go back in the gulag, Emerald. Into the gulag. Okay? Good night, Burbies. I must go. No crying. Okay? Not cat, why? Emerald, thank you for the super. Take some Tupperware. Can you take the pizzas home? You may take 1 slice home. 1. And maybe a little bit of a cupcake. Yeah. Okay? No, not yet. No crying. No ways. Thank you, Iridescent. Thank you. No crying. Ah! Stop screaming and crying and pissing. Cease. Take 16 plus 14 cupcakes. Wow, I'm telling HR. What the hell? At least 1 pizza on the table. What the hell? Wait. Oh, goodbye, frames. Don't stop, girly pop. Absond the entire box and waddles off into the sunset. No! Can I go home with Gooby under her hat? Very well then. You may hide under my fun party hat. Okay? The sody pops? Yeah, my soda pop. Na 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 na. Yeah, my soda pop. My little soda pop. You may have 1 sody pop. 1. I'm gonna take my pizza crust and the pizza that's in the kitchen. Good! Wait, no, wait! No. You better finish that and throw it away. And since I's ending stream, I'm gonna do some shopping and get food and stuff and eggnog since they started. Oh, they have eggnog now! Oh! Emerald, it's kind of a bop though. Yes, you may have the balloons. We'll go. No, go to court. No, I'll drop you after court, okay, Queen Majora? Okay? stop, girly pop. I like eggnog. Wait, guys, stream idea. I want to make corpse starch on stream. Yeah, I wanna make corpse starch. I'll find a way to make corpse starch. Yeah, because it's basically Soylent Green, but like meat. Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, we're gonna be doing... Hopefully, I get perms for that. No, corpse starch. Corpse starch. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll try. I want to do that. It'd be fun. I think. It'd be super duper fun. Super duper fun. Yeah, the 40k ration. Yes. Indeed. Yes, indeed. Does Mana-san know what corpse starch is? I don't have to explain it that detailed. I can just vaguely talk about it, kinda, sorta, maybe. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, but I should get going now, okay? Oh god, imagine being a fly on the wall when Mana-san had to explain to upper management what I meant when I wanted to give birth on stream. Wild. Wild. Okay. Good night, Burbies. Good night, Burbies. Love. Yeah, cooking hand cam would be nice. It's been a while. It's been a year since my last one. When I made mentaiko cream pasta. Yeah. But good night, Burbies. Love. Don't stop, girly pop. Also, I've been brainwashing the other members to play the game. Good night,